listening to the Captain Jack Sports Show on Northeast Streaming Sports.
All right, everybody, how you doing? Captain Jack here, and we are pumping it live on the special Tuesday edition of Ask Captain Jack. And again, I'm all tricked out because I had a chance to today go to a spring training game, and normally I go to about 2 or 3 a year. Because, I'm right down the street from my favorite team, the Philadelphia Phillies. They are over in Clearwater, and I love to see them. But, this is COVID 2021 continued, and so they're doing the precautions that they did. I had to buy 2 seats, and we had a whole row to ourselves. The tickets, I think I paid like 3 to 4 times what I would normally pay for a spring training game. Yeah, that much. At least 3 to 4 times what they normally were. And I was excited to see them. And again, I got all my Philly stuff on, and I'm a hat guy, as you guys know, so I had to go out and buy some brand new hats. So I'll show you guys those later on. I want to pop over to the comments real quick because I wanted to see who we got. We have Raider Nation's very own Raider Homers in the house. Thanks for being there. Mike Givens, my boy from Philly's in the house as well. Kel Rogers, my boy, all the way over from the UK, Vikings fan, great guy. Yeah, so Kel, thanks for being here. And Homer is so excited. He's ecstatic because he made backstage VIP. Don Webb is in the house as well. We'll talk about this. The offensive lines or young guns coming through. So he went right into it. He didn't even give me a chance to do the promo. I tell you, we'll do that. And Homer wants you to name some names. Will Carlos here from the Dominican Republic. Will, thank you for being here. Thanks, Kel. I've plateaued. I've lost my 20 something ish, like 25 pounds, but I kind of go up and down. Thor, skull to you as well, brother. Thor, do you know Kel Rogers? So Kel, Thor, Kel, Vikings fans all. Great guy, Thor. Good to see you as well. Make sure if you are watching, I appreciate you watching, but if you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, get over to YouTube. If you're on YouTube, you're where you're supposed to be. Becky Gutzler's in the house as well. Thank you. I wanted to say this again. If somebody can watch, and this is a request. Again, I am broadcasting on a bunch of Facebook channels. I want folks to watch. We want to make sure that we get out the brand name of Northeast Streaming Sports. Go to Northeast Streaming Sports on Facebook. Go to Northeast Streaming Sports on YouTube. Watch on Northeast Streaming Sports on YouTube. Big announcement coming up shortly. I can't let the cat out of the bag, but as soon as I know, I'm going to let y'all know. If somebody can go over to Northeast Streaming Sports YouTube as a favor to me, I want to see if when you're doing the broadcast in the comments, if the $ is there for super chat and super stickers. Okay. And the reason why I say that is I tell people, if you want to get into the contest of the Captain Jack treasure trove of prizes and things like that, you got to watch my channel. And I want to make sure I'm not wrong with that. So if somebody can go to YouTube, Northeast Streaming Sports on YouTube, go to the comments section and see if they have the $ there. Then I just say, hey, watch us on either channel, my channel or Northeast Streaming Sports. If somebody can do that, I would appreciate that. Ed Winchell's in the house. Thank you there, Ed Winchell. And Jason Dean Hunter is not going anywhere. Okay. And so Don, you're killing me, Don. You're killing me. And he's going to talk. In fact, Don, Homer is going to come on. Yeah, I know, Kel, there is a $ on this chat, but you're watching my channel, right? I want somebody to go over to Northeast Streaming Sports and see if it's over there as well. Corey the Raider's in the house, and I will be, again, I was talking about this earlier. I will be joining Corey the Raider on his new show. Corey, you'll have to let us know about the title on that. So thank you for that. But I will be joining Corey the Raider. Also, Raider Bear's going to be on, I think, the 21st. Yes, I'm on the 28th. Okay. Yeah, the $ is here. Is there on Northeast Streaming Sports? On Northeast? Okay. On Corey, are you on Northeast Streaming Sports? Let me know. And Homer has you doing some stuff. Okay. Permission to come aboard is granted. Corey the Raider. Nation Uncensored, that's the name of the show. Nation Uncensored is the name of the show with Corey the Raider. It'll be on, again, Sunday nights, hopefully before my show. My shows normally start at 9. I think his show is going to be on at 7, 8. I mean, you can go right from his show to mine. And Chris Lentz is over here. Again, Chris, please try to head on over to YouTube, and at least I can see him. Knicks are beating the Sixers right now. I know that's who he's talking about, 56-48. Okay. Nation Uncensored, we got that out. Okay, we got this. Heard about Magic March. Oh, you're talking about Are you talking about March Madness, Kel? It's March Madness is the tournament for college basketball. Okay, you're on Northeast Streaming Sports, Thor. Thank you. And love back to you, bro. And Thor, you see the $ on Northeast Streaming Sports? Appreciate that. Thor, hopefully we can have you call in again. Kel and Thor will be talking Vikings. We were talking, I think, with somebody there. Don Webb. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. See, I actually like March Madness. I'll give you that. I do. March Madness, but then again, I also, like for the NBA, I don't pop in until March Madness. I watch the Sweet 16 on. I mean, I'll watch other games if they're on, but I get tuned in when it's Sweet 16. NBA, don't watch until it's June. Excuse me, or March. Okay. Jared's going to be coming in. And the defense guys, that's my boy, Mr. Flores from Chicago. And I gave people some introductions. If you want to be on, and you want to be on camera, as I know that Homer's like, shut up already. Shut up. Yeah, he's doing this stuff. Shut up already. He wants to be on camera. So without much further ado, okay, the defense guy is coming on in a bit as well. Mr. Flores, wait a second. I'm going to have you come on after Homer. He nods his head. Thanks again. I'm going to be joined right now by my boy. Well, actually, right now, tonight, he's Mini Max. And I want to talk to me about that. Who the hell is Mini Max?
That's me, man. I'm Mini Max. Loyalty Crew, baby. You don't know about Loyalty Crew?
Okay. I thought that's what it was.
Oh, man.
I thought that's what it was, but I wasn't going to step out of bounds. And by the way, you're on the wrong. You're in my spot. You know, I'm doing the show.
Oh,
you're in my spot. You're in my spot.
Magic.
Because I have to be over. I have to be over there by my Bocadillo. And so I'm in my spot. Now you're in your spot. It's Mini Max from Loyalty Crew. And again, if you want to be on camera tonight, and Mr. Flores, I am going to get you on as well. But I gotta say this. And by the way, would you mind doing like I said, if I have you on like a 3 spot, not a 3-way, because that involves three guys, three guys in a 3-way. That's not my idea of good time. Now, if that's me and 2 young ladies,
it could be 2 girls and a guy.
Well, that's what I said. It could be if it's me plus 2 young ladies. That's my idea. But I won't throw. It'll be a 3 spot, three cameras. Okay, so yeah, we got that going on. All right, and I'm going to go through some of the comments. First off, while you're here, for those that don't know Mini Max, go ahead and introduce yourself. There, Mini Max. Go on, bro.
All right, I'm Mini Max of the Loyalty Crew, man. We're all about media. If you don't got nothing at all, have loyalty, man. And today, that's a big word, right? Raider Nation's in an uproar, man. Fired up about the release, right, on paper of Rodney Hudson, upset about the release of Gabe Jackson. But look, man, now's the time to be loyal. And look, Raider Nation, one thing that we got to remember as a fan base, man, pride and poise, right? Don't be all over social media, putting your ass out there, trying to argue, talking shit about the team, man. I've seen stupid ass shit hit the waves. I'm talking, oh, the Raiders are racist or this and that. Stop with that, Raider Nation. Stop with that. Think about it this way.
G version, red alert, try not to swear.
Oh, my bad.
Try.
Look, check it out. There you go. All right, so the cap was lowered, right? We knew we were going to have to lose some players, right? They went to Rodney Hudson for a 3rd time to ask him to restructure. He said, look, I'm 32 years old. I can't restructure. That makes sense, right? Now, we signed Ngakoue, right? Everybody was excited about that, even though they were all trashing Bradley, that signing. He's the one that brought in Ngakoue, you know what I mean? So, look, things are going to start looking up. We got Ngakoue. Yes, we lost, Hudson. But, look, think about it. Look at the Ngakoue contract. It's 2 years, right? You line that up. That's the first thing that I went to. The first website was overthecap.com, and I started looking at the contracts. All right, Hunter Renfrow and everybody in that draft class is up in 2 years. Next year, Colton Miller is up. They have to make moves. I think that the Raiders, they're kind of gun shy right now with some of these older veterans like a Nelson Aguilar who just like swung in there, gave it his all, got his big paycheck and left. They're kind of, and LaMarcus Joyner who came in and didn't do what he was supposed to do. They're worried about those older guys just trying to collect paychecks. I think they're going young. That's why they signed Ngakoue to a 2-year deal, knowing that in 2 years they're going to have to redo all this over again. Then I got to restructure him. They got him in quickly. And look, Raider Nation, be patient. Pride and poise, man. We got to stay calm. I know, look, I've been a fan since 1990, man. I know it's rough. It's rough, dude, but to sit there and start trashing the team and trashing other fan bases that stand up for the team, you sound ridiculous. You know what I mean? You need to remember that, look, we've only seen 7 winning seasons. We all want to win, but to trash the team, that's not the way to go, man. Be constructive. Take a look at it. They got a 2-year plan. Look, the Mark Davis era is based on patience, all right? JDR, 3 years, right? Ken Norton Jr., 3 years. Paul Gunther, 3 years. John Gruden, 10 years. All right. They are going to be patient. They are going to build this team. We always talk about, why do we let our young guys go? They're gearing up to re-sign our young guys, man. This is, you say, yes, it's been a rebuilding mode. Man, that's kind of true. I can't argue that. But at the same time, you ain't going to quit being a Raider fan, are you? So don't complain about it.
Okay, and while I can I finish? Can I get a word in edgewise? Can I finish? Okay, that's my impersonation of the night. And you give Homer an inch, boom, and he's gone. He's out there. He's across the goal line. And I'm sorry, Minimax, because Homer wouldn't do that. And again, I love the fact that we're going to have a lot of good participation tonight. And I don't want to lose sight. Mr. Flores, I swear I will get you on in a minute because, again, Homer's hard to cut off, okay? But Homer, I want to have you on with some of these people that come in as well, at least one person, because I want to do a 3-spot between you and my boy, Mr. Flores. So I'm gonna do this real quick. Hang on a second. I got to take care of some of these things. In order to do this effectively. Okay. I gotta have. See, now you're on. I
got you.
Okay. The reason why I had to do that was because if I didn't, then you wouldn't be able to see me because I would be underneath, some of the stuff up top. I see somebody has kids in the house, correct?
Excuse me? Say it again?
You got kids in the house? What is that background there, Mr. Flores?
TV.
Probably me. I know I got kids in the other room over there. They're a little too loud. I'll have to tell them to turn that one down a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So while we're there, again, and I appreciate it, and got many.
Oh, man, are we going to have to hear about Khalil Mack?
That's up to Mr. Flores. But what I'm going to be doing, he's definitely pissed off. And again, if you haven't heard, we had Mr. Flores. Did you hear about what Homer was? Or sorry, Minimax was saying? We don't want to hear anything about 52. I call him 50 who. We don't want to hear about it.
That's old news, yo.
That's old news. And I gotta show this while I'm here because I want Frankie C to be up in here for one thing. Frankie, there's only one nation.
Oh, man. You're suspended. Suspend his account.
No, Frankie, we love your input, but there's only one nation. Raider effing nation, Frankie. We like your Pat's country or Belichick's boys, whatever the hell it is. Okay. Thank you for showing that. But I just we're gonna have you come in as well, Frankie. And by the way, the Pats went on a buying spree. But before we go to that, Mr. Flores, why are you pissed off tonight? I mean, let it all hang out.
It's you're telling us they're teasing us. Watson, Wilson. Everybody knows the Bears need a quarterback, and like my guy said at the Raiders, I've been to every Bears game, home Bears game for 15 years. I've been to every game. I'm a diehard super fan here in Chicago. You're going to throw this guy at me, Andy Dalton. It's just like, it's horrible. Horrible. But you know what? I'm going to hate it now, but I'm a Bears fan. Here's my money. I'll be in the stands, still cheering you on. Hopefully that you do something for us. But come on, Dalton. Oh.
Hey, look,
Why?
check it out.
Why? Why do you think? I'm sorry, Mini Max. Why do you think Dalton? No, is that going to be your quarterback?
That's what they just paid him $10 million for 1 year, $13 million just in case he does good. He'll get $13 million. They're signing him. So I mean, we got Foles, Dalton. I mean, Mitch is going to go to the Niners and he'll probably tear it up. But it's just like, we were going to sell the team to get Watson or Wilson. It was just like, we need an offensive line. So, I mean, it's kind of no matter what we're going to do. I mean, but, Wilson or Watson, that would have been pretty nice. I mean, we really need an offensive line. So hopefully that in the draft, they go after some O-line. They better pay, Robinson because, I mean, that's hopefully you got to pay that guy. That guy can catch. That guy's awesome. But we're the Bears. We'll probably just let him go. We'll trade him for something.
Bears.
It's just rough, man. It's just like, get us a quarterback.
I got to ask, okay, Ditka or God? Ditka or God? You know the old Saturday night. You know what I'm talking about, right?
It's God.
Okay, well, you got Ditka and you got God. I got Ditka on that one.
Cap, don't hurt yourself.
And Mr. Forrest, I really do have a bad heart, so I really shouldn't be tempting the karma gods on that one. But I'll take the karma gods with God over Ditka to make sure that I don't have a real heart attack here on the channel. But I got. So you're pissed off at Andy Dalton, and I appreciate. See, this is why I want fans from other teams to come on, because otherwise we're going to hear Raider Homer or Minimax all night, and he won't give up. He's like, oh, I got a backstage pass. Ooh, ain't I special? Like that.
I'm not doing it like that, man. Come on, I'm doing it like this.
Yeah, he was rocking out. And Cal, like I said, if you're a Viking fan, because I got Thor in here, Thor Matthias. Love the gentleman. Kel Rogers calling or popping in from over the pond. Vikings guys there, Mr. Flores, but really cool like you. So I got to ask, okay? Mm-hmm. And Ed, I'm going to say this as well. Dalton was fantastic in Dallas last year for what they had him do. If Nick Foles is your quarterback, that's good insurance, but why $10 million? Is that the going rate for a backup quarterback?
I don't know, man. I that's what I'm just understanding. I mean, you're throwing. I mean, it's 1 year. I mean, look what we just did a few years ago with who was that? Gannon or not Gannon? What's the tall guy we had right before Mitch? I can't remember him. They threw all that money and we got him from the Jacksonville.
Yeah, and then we had him on our team too. He sucked.
Yeah, Glennon. There you go, Glennon. I mean, you had him. It's just like I don't know, man. I'm just at all, it's just like, I had to suffer through all them Cutler years, and it's just like, Mitch was looking good. It's just like, and then that went down, and now, I don't know, back to the drawing board, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I'm mad today, but tomorrow I'll be back in love with them all.
Okay, well, because you are a tried, true Bears blue.
Oh, yes.
You are true. You got it. Now, I got to ask why here, because like I said, we got a lot of Vikings in the house as well. You guys made the playoffs last year. You guys beat the Super Bowl champions last year, but you went into New Orleans, or Nolans, as they say, preferably the correct way. Where is there to go? I mean, where have you guys lost in free agency so far? Because only you know about your team, because I know what's going on in my team. We signed in Dockway, and we have a whole new offensive line we got to figure out. That's what's going on in Raider Nation. We lose Aguilar. We lost our best receiver, who was a free agent. We lost Booker to the Giants. I pay attention to that. And we lost our offensive line because of what's going on with Hudson and everybody else, okay? And I got to show this. Don Webb, thank you. Don Webb is my police. 19 viewers and only 9 likes? Come on.
Oh, get the likes up.
Come on, get them likes up.
Get the likes up. Okay, but I got to ask, so what's going on with the Bears? I mean, are the Bears going to be able to come by and do it? Or, I mean,
our defense is still there. We had Goldman that's, decided to step out last season, which, hey, I respect, with the COVID and all that stuff. So, I mean, he's going to be coming back. That's a big part of our defense right there we were missing. So, I mean, our defense is going to be solid. Our Mac and a lot of our defensive guys, you know who 52 was. You know who 52. 52 who?
50 who? 50 who? 50 who? Oh, 50 who? That guy. The guy who I won't ever wear his jersey until he's an old timer or he comes back to the Raiders like Woodson did. And I got a lot of his jersey, so hopefully he'll come back maybe at the end of his career. But 50 who? Yeah.
But they all reconstructed their contracts and everything, and Gate, that's nice right there. Seeing all them is showing that, hey, we love our team. We're gonna do something, and everybody redoes their contract and make room, and hopefully, like I said, that we need help in our offense. They need to sign A-Rod, they need to sign Robinson. They definitely got to sign him, and they franchised him, but he said he's not going to play for a franchise tag. So
I thought you said A-Rod. I said, aren't him?
Yeah, I know. They
split, right? They split. I saw, apparently A-Rod was going out with some blonde, or that's what the thing is. And I knew that wasn't going to last. I mean, I got money on the fact that ain't lasting, but that's because A-Rod is a hole. But that's just me.
J-Lo's got to catch up to Tom Brady with them rings. You know how that is.
She's the real GOAT, right?
Exactly.
I'll tell you what, and she's younger than I am, and look how awesome she looks. So there you go.
But yeah, I mean, we have to definitely pay Robinson and what's his 88. We have Patterson. I mean, it's just like they haven't. We got some players there. I know we're talking about trading Miller. That just came up today. So I mean, we have Mooney. I mean, we kind of got some. We just need an offensive line. We have some we have some tight ends. We have some players. It's just that offense. I mean, our quarterback, that was big right there. I mean, I know he was good, but I'm tired of getting people when they were good. Let's get someone young and let's let them grow with us. But obviously that didn't happen with Mitch. So it's just like
that's kind of where I'm thinking. I think the Raiders are taking that approach. Go with the younger guys. With that being said, though, Kyle Long, he visited us. You know about him. What do you think about Kyle Long, man? Would that be a good addition for us, even though he's in his 30s?
If he can stay healthy. I mean, the guy was a beast. I mean, I loved him, but he was just he couldn't stay healthy. He couldn't. Towards the end of it, it was just like if you can stay healthy, that's a good pickup for you guys if you get him.
Yeah, well, see, it's the same thing. We had a right tackle who I call Twinkies and Twitter, who we got off our hands because the Pats got him. And I definitely want to have the Patriot guy call in or come on camera because they went on a spending spree like it was Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's, birthday, Festivus, all rolled into one, buying presents for everybody. So they went on a spree. And like I said, you guys need an offensive line. So do we right now. So we're going to be fighting for those picks along with those free agents, whoever they are. And, so good luck to you. And unless it's somebody we want, then screw you. We'll get them as well. Or we'll try to outbid you for them. But
52 really stuck it to you guys, huh?
No. I
knew he was going to do it. I knew he was going to get traded. I did. I knew it.
I would rather have a 1 and a 2, no matter who the picks were, than a guy who didn't want to play for Gruden.
Right. Yeah.
But having said that, I have to think that is there something going on in the Raiders locker room, and we're going to get to that.
No.
Well, okay.
No.
Hey, Max, remember, I can mute your ass. Okay.
I know. I was worried about that. He's going to put me backstage, man. I better behave.
I can mute your ass.
Nobody puts Max in the corner.
Watch me. Except me. But I want to see what happens. And again, I appreciate you being on because, again, people just say I only have Raider fans on.
No, I seen you have. During season, I always seen you with other fans on. And like I said, I've been jumping on your show. I see, been watching it here, and I'm on a little bit of other shows. I kind of talk with everybody. Like I said, I'm really connected with all the other super fans, so I kind of reach out to them. Like I said, when you guys come into Chicago, you guys, the Raiders, we always host a lot of you Raiders fans. You guys are awesome. We have one big tailgate party. We welcome everybody. We party. Hey, you guys enjoy your fans. That's fine. Hey, we party together. Go to the game. It's all love. We hate the teams, never the fan.
There you go. Unless there's issues, and I said
unless it's the Chiefs.
Well, no. Come on, Max. No.
Sorry.
Hate the team, don't hate the fans, unless there are fans that you need to watch out for, and then handle it the right way. Right way. That's all I got to say. But just because they're wearing the wrong colors, if they're not wearing silver and black, doesn't mean that they're not bad people.
Yeah, great.
But hey, Mr. Flores, partner, I appreciate how, like I said, I wanted to get because otherwise I'll talk, and I know Homer will, or excuse me, Minimax will. He's pretending he's somebody else tonight. But I wanted to make sure I had you come in before he said, "Damn it, Jay is talking too much." Thanks again, sir. And
no problem,
I'm gonna. And again,
wait. Let me ask one more question.
What's up, man?
All right, look, man. As an outside fan, right? Somebody that got Khalil Mack, man, Raider Nation, all the crybabies are still bitching about that dude. Let me ask you something though, right? They always talk bad about Derek Carr and praise Khalil Mack. As a Bear fan, you came on and you're talking about all these quarterbacks that y'all been through. We went down the same road until we got Derek Carr. Would you take Derek Carr?
Well, we wound up with Dalton. Yeah, I would take Carr. But if I would have had a chance between Wilson and Watson, I'd have took him. But if they were out the window, I'd have been like, go get Carr.
All right, cool. I mean, that's fair enough. Yeah. Okay, cool.
All right. Yeah. Hey.
All right, guys.
Defense guys, a.k.a. Mr. Flores. Thanks again, shipmate, for being here. Put the word out. We want all sports fans talking. By the way, Cubs or White Sox?
White Sox. I'm from the South Side, baby.
Okay.
Go Bo.
Damn right.
There you go. I had to ask, but I remember Boa used to play for the Cubs too.
No, Bo.
No, not Bo. Boa. Larry Boa.
I don't know who that guy is.
I'm on Bo Jackson.
Yeah, I'm talking Bo Jackson, man.
No, I'm wearing a Larry Boa jersey. Get with the times here. I'm doing my old school stuff. Hey, thanks again there, Mr. Flores. You take care, brother.
No problem. Take it easy.
All right. That's the defense. And while we're here, so I'm going to try to get up on, and again, thanks again there, Mr. Flores. We appreciate you being here, brother. Anytime, pop in. And G-Mike was up here as well. G-Mike was talking about the Cardinals. Andrew Cabral. Now there's a Pats fan. So now we have two Pats fans in here. And I want to talk about, like I said, some of the comments. Let me get back to them. Again, by the way, if you are on Facebook, get over to YouTube either, because according to Mr. Matthias, okay, if you're watching me on YouTube, you can use super chat and super stickers, whether on my channel or on the Northeast Streaming Sports. Apparently that's going on. I'm glad, because I was afraid you wouldn't be able to do super chat, super sticker. If you do super chat, super sticker, a $4.99 and above donation, okay, $4.99 and above donation will get you one entry to the Captain Jack treasure chest of prizes. Before I get into that, let me see if I can get to the camera. You see the new one I got? You're talking Bo? That is a Bo Jackson framed picture that is going on the prize wheel pretty soon.
I got like 9 Bo Jackson autographs.
Okay, well,
you know what? I'll take 50% of that super chat though.
No, because I just got my first.
Just for the show tonight?
No. No. But again, I got one there. Who is that?
There you go. 250.
I got Anna Diaz. Thank you, honey. I'm going to put that up. Anna Diaz with a $5 donation. Thank you, Anna. So again,
all right. Look, so you were saying. You were talking, is there an issue with the locker room and players not wanting to play with John Gruden? I don't believe so, all right? You got these young kids. I think it's just an issue of, think about it, Hudson and Gabe Jackson, right? Those are Reggie McKenzie contracts, right? Those are not the way that we wanted to structure those contracts. That's why we asked Rodney Hudson to restructure one time, and then we asked him again, all right? Because we need to clear room for players that we want. We want to make them in the contract that we like, all right? Now, All right, so Trent Brown, dude, that dude was just here to collect a check. Nelson Aguilar, same thing. I think that if anything, it's our team that's tired of these free agents coming in, and they're like, you know what, get out of here, then. That, you know what I mean? But I don't think there's a locker room issue, man. I think these young guys want to play for Gruden. I think they want to win. They want to be Raiders. You know, it's just a matter of time. I said it earlier, patience, man. And I know patience is wearing thin. Everybody's talking about losing their patience a long time ago. But, I mean, look, I think as a fan base, all together, right? When you're on social media and you're bitching or complaining and whining, you make us all look bad. So stop doing that, all right? Like I said, if you look at the contract situations, they are gearing up right now to start signing these younger guys. They are going young, all right? The days of John Gruden getting these veterans are about to go away because we're getting our guys in. Now, remember, everybody was like, oh, John Gruden's a veteran guy. He's a veteran guy. He doesn't like rookies. That's not true. Colt Miller, Brandon Parker, Ruggs, all bunch of rookies have been playing. I think John Gruden's taking that approach. He's building through the draft right now. And I believe that Mayock has a little bit more say than people think, man. But I don't think there's an issue in the locker room. I think that Rodney Hudson's 32 years old. He doesn't want to take a pay cut because he is 32 years old. All right. But look, and this is the other thing, man, that really kind of makes me upset. This is why, you know, I love the Raiders more than I love Derek Carr. I know that's hard to believe, but that's the truth. And then I love the Raider Nation as much as I love, you know, the Raiders. And then I like the players. But the players that rise into the Raider Nation, like a Derek Carr, like a Tim Brown, like a Ira Matthews. Tim Brown.
No, who's that first name? I never heard of that guy.
Oh my God! No, those guys that support the team, they want to be a part of the team, they want to be a part of the fan base. Those are the guys that I really hold in high regard. Now, I say all that because right now, COVID, the salary cap going down, like this is the year where these guys need to do team friendly contracts right now. I mean, it's not like the team is trying to screw them over or doesn't want to pay them. It's just that if we want to win, we obviously need to add more, right? So we need these guys to restructure. Kwiatkowski came in and restructured. Littleton restructured. And I got a sneaky feeling that Derek Carr's about to restructure with an extension. We need the guys to kind of help the overall NFL. But right now, these guys are thinking like, hey, I don't care if it's COVID or not. I'm here to get paid. And that's cool. But if that's the way, I mean, if there's no loyalty from these players to us and the team, I'm not going to give it back to them. I'm not going to give it to them. But like I said, it's the players that show loyalty to the team that I really appreciate, man. And like Feliciano talking trash out there on Twitter, stirring up junk, man, getting all these little haters all on his side. That's ridiculous, man.
Okay,
you know,
time out. I got to ask. What did Feliciano say on Twitter? I want to hear this.
He just keeps coming out and saying, taking these like cheeky little shots at the Raiders. Oh, I know Gabe Jackson's happy he got released. Ooh, come over here when Rodney Hudson got released, you know, and it's a joke, man. But I think that what it is, right? If you go back to week 3, 2017, that roster, that's where all of that shit ended, right? Or all of that ended. All of those dreams of that team ended, all right? And then come in John Gruden. Now, remember that locker room before John Gruden, right? You had Bruce Irvin, you know, recruiting guys all in Reggie McKenzie's ears. It was all cool and this and that. And John Gruden comes in. He's like, I'm John Gruden. This is how we're going to do it. And they didn't like it. But does that mean that they want all these young guys don't like John Gruden? No. It just means that the people that are used to doing it their way, because this is the end of today's NFL, is all about my way for these players. They may not like John Gruden, but at the same time, dude, we'll weed those players out and we'll get these young guys in. And, you know, people are talking about the whole entire offensive line, all 4 being new or released or whatever. Look, Incognito didn't play much. Trent Brown didn't play much. And then moving Hudson gives us the chance to sign not only good, but re-sign Incognito if he comes back healthy, and then possibly get Kyle Long to come. Think about it. Kyle Long for $7 million, good for $7 million, and you get Richie Incognito for $3 million. You know, that's $17 million. And Hudson was due to make $15 million. So they're thinking those kind of moves. Plus, you got Andre James, that he's a mauler, man. You remember him in the preseason? He was moving people, right?
Yeah.
So this is his third year. You want to see what you got in this kid. They're high on him. You don't want to lose this kid. You want to see this kid's tape, and he saves. Man, he only made like 800,000, I think. So you want to go with that, man. I think they're going in the right direction. Until you got to believe in Tom Cable, right? Because he did a masterful job, dude, this season with this makeshift offensive line. And so while we are losing Rodney Hudson and he cannot be replaced, it was coming. And the day for Derek Carr is coming too. You know what I mean? But I don't think that the players don't want to play for John Gruden. That's why you got Yannick Ngakoue, all right? And like I was saying earlier, it's funny how the Raider Nation, don't be knee-jerk reaction. Oh, Gus Bradley, nepotism. And then, oh, right, we got Yannick Ngakoue. Well, Yannick went there because of Bradley. That's how the NFL works. These players want to go to the coaches that are there, they believe in, right? And then these coaches want to bring in these other coaches that they believe in. That's just the way it works,
Okay, having said that, first off, take a breath. Okay? Take a breath. I want to thank Kel Rogers, who sent me 5 pounds.
What?
Not even
Light
five,
it up.
Not even $5, 5 pounds.
We going to pot.
What's that? It's like 8.
Are you talking
about 5 pounds sterling? That's British money.
Oh man.
Yeah, he sent me 5 pounds. So thank you, Kel Rogers. And again, so that's we had and Anna Diaz started off with $5. Matthews 720 or 772,007. That's how I remember. Thank you.
No. Okay, Chris, if they would have kept Hudson past June 1st, then I think we would have been on the hook for this year and next year. But releasing them before June 1st, we only got to pay like $2 million. That's what I'm saying, dude. And I've been looking at it, dude. And there's some conflicting reports coming out, but Vinny Bonsignor was on the radio talking about that. And some more notable reporters were talking about. No, it's not a big cap hit.
I want to know. I want to know because again, Vinny Bonsignor said one thing. He said that if they do a post June 1st cap hit, it's like we gain $720,000 or something. And then other people are saying that we lost 16. I said, no, we didn't lose 16. At most, we lost 2.5. Okay. I get it. Okay. I get it in the fact that I am not a capologist.
Yeah, that's hard to figure out.
Until I see it on Spot Track with somebody that knows, I will say until then, I just know that. And this is one other thing I was going to say as well. And we love Raider. Thank you, Kelly Farley. We love Raider Nation as well. And we also love people coming in. Like I said, Kel Rogers, the Viking, the defense guy, my boy, Mr. Flores is a Bears fan. Thor Mathias is a Viking. We want everybody to come in here and talk sports with us because we want to get the sports talk going. But here it is. Until I see what the deal is, I want somebody that knows numbers, okay, to tell me what the deal is, yo. And having said that, and I know that, look who's calling the kettle silver and black. Oh, I want to see this, Mr. Doc Cabral, the Patriots fan, okay? There's only one nation, Doc. There's only one nation, okay?
Raider Nation.
There's only one nation, Raider Nation. And having said that, are you ready to come on there, DK?
Oh, my God. Here we go. There goes the house.
Okay. He's getting his camera fixed. So look at that smile. That's some awesome smile.
This guy here. He's going to come drop his elitist college knowledge on us.
Hey, you know what? Screw you. When I do a draft show, it's going to be me and DK. Okay.
Hey, we're doing the Raider Invasion podcast still, right? This is like a precursor to that, right?
Do a lot of college stuff, to draft stuff with that. Me, you, and Mini Max there.
Yeah.
Funny.
Whoever he is, he needs
You
to
look
go.
just like him. It's hysterical.
I know, bro. But it's hilarious because I'm like a foot shorter than the guy, dude.
I know. You're so
What you need to do is you need to be on camera with Max, okay, and then do that as well. Oh, we do have another guest. We're gonna be joined by a Dolphin fan eventually. Taco, I see you on camera, brother.
Is it that hot Dolphin chick? Man.
No, it's not a hot Dolphin chick. Okay, it's not a hot dolphin chick, but it's Taco. Taco's going to talk dolphins. But and Vanessa, thanks for being in here
on
as well.
Taco Tuesday. How appropriate.
On Taco Tuesday. There you go.
Oh, hey, happy birthday, Captain.
No, it's not. It's not my birthday.
Oh.
Let me explain something to you, Lucy.
Oh man, you heard my.
Here we go.
Okay, no. They said on Facebook. He said, "Hey, do a what do you call it? Do a fundraiser for your birthday." I said, okay. So I'll do this. So he said, which one do you want to do? Wait a second.
That means you're doing it for your birthday.
Right, but it's for my birthday, but it's not on my birthday because as soon as I posted it, everybody thought it was my birthday. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Oakland Raiders Savage.
My birthday is the 29th. It's the day after I'm on with the TNBC crowd. So I'm on the 28th with TNBC with Corey. The next day is my birthday, the 29th. It's a Monday, okay? I appreciate everybody being there. We lost Taco. Okay, Taco, we'll get you on in a minute. Hopefully we'll get Taco back. I saw. Hopefully it was at the camera issue. Hopefully we'll have Taco come back. But it's my birthday, the 29th. But thank you for everybody looking over for the Wounded Warrior Project, something that is really near and dear to me. I know that when there is the softball tournament on Memorial Day weekend, if I'm not mistaken, that's also for Wounded Warrior Project. Am I?
Yeah.
There you go. See, there's the tie-in right there. So I wanted to get it kicked off. DK, what's going on, brother?
No, I'm number one. That's all I was saying.
You're number 3 on this podcast.
Today was a little trying for me. It was a little bit different. Like, I was excited yesterday about the Ndakwe signing. I talked to Mini Max earlier today, and he kind of talked me down from the ledge because I was a little.
God, he was. Come back.
I was fired up bad, man. Like, I mean, I loved Rodney Hudson. I thought he was the epitome of a Raider. But after being getting stuff explained to me and actually going and looking at things, he really wasn't,
He's a great pass. No, he's a great pass blocker, but he is not a great run blocker.
Amazing.
Hey, inside the 5, did you ever have the confidence that we could run it up the gut and score a touchdown? And we have Josh Jacobs, this guy that can break 10, 15-yard runs at any given moment. But when we were inside the 5, did you ever have the feeling that we could just fire off the ball and control the defensive line?
No. I don't think Andre James is gonna is good. He's not Rodney Hudson. Rodney Hudson has a pedigree. He's got it. He's been there for a while, in the league, been playing a great center in the league. Andre James is young, and when he did play that one game, he looked pretty good. You have to admit he did. Of course, nobody's going to admit it. They're blowing up the team and blah, like Gruden and Mack are killing us. And, it sucks. It really does because, Trent Brown, he didn't really play last year. Richie Incognito played 2 games. Denzel Good was our right tackle, our guard, our other guard. He was all over the field. We need to re-sign him. We need to re-sign Denzel Good. I would really like to re-sign Nick Morrow, but I don't know. I think a team might throw money at him. Look at what Jacksonville's doing down there. Jacksonville's just throwing money at dudes to come play for them. Urban Meyer's out of his
watch,
mind.
Dude. I want Morrow too, but you watch. Tanner Muse is coming down, dude. He's going to play well in this defense.
I've been telling you guys since the draft came about. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. That's who we should draft. I don't want to hear about Christian Barrymore. I don't want to hear about nothing else. Either Koramoah, if he's there, if not, and Darashaw's there from Virginia Tech, the offensive tackle, draft him. Or like you told me, Max, trade back. But I don't want Barrymore. I don't. He does. Even though he's Alabama, look what he had to help him. Please, and look at the guys that Alabama had. I was. Oh, my God. Today I was, bummed out when I read about the Rodney Hudson thing. I was bummed. I walked back into work after lunch. They're like, "Jeez, what's wrong?" And the people I work with really don't understand my fandom. I explain it to them, and they giggle and laugh, and then they look at my Instagram and stuff. They're like, "Oh, you're one of them." And I'm like, yeah, that's me. I am one of them. But I'm bummed out when we lose players. But you know what? Just like you guys say all the time, it's all about the shield. It's not about the name. It's all about Raider Nation, and it's all about the Las Vegas Raiders.
Okay. So now that we've talked you off the ledge, and I understand about some of the stuff. And again, hopefully Taco will come back because, again, if you want to be on the show, let's see if I can do that again. If you want to be on the show, yeah, if you want to be on the show, there's the link, okay?
I thought you froze.
I saw the episode on South Park, where it was they were talking about COVID and whatnot.
Oh, it was great.
And Carl was classic. Yeah, I said I was going to do that.
Oh, I loved it.
If you
Make
want,
sure you put on your chin diaper.
Yeah, if you want to be on the show, hit the link. And again, if you want to be involved in the contest, okay, hit the thing where it's a $5 donation. And thanks again. Now, getting back to where it is, and Jimmy Farrell said it right there. We got a lot of holes to fill, okay? Because
you're right,
but it's not out of reach.
Wait a second. Can I finish? Okay. Okay, Mini Max. Can I finish? We lost Incognito, and we lost Hudson, and we lost Twinkies and Twitter. And again, the left guard and the right tackle were not there a lot last year. So we saw what we got with Denzel Good. We saw what we can get with improvement with John Simpson. We saw what we have with other people.
What you doing?
Okay. So I get it, and I get that the contract was a bit much, but that was a hard pill to swallow today. That really was. That was a hard pill to swallow today.
But Captain, you know how it is. You know how this is. This is a business. We've dealt with this before. Yep. We've had that we absolutely loved. Look at, we traded Kenny Stabler.
I got you. And by the way, Doc, I see you backstage, brother. Don't leave. I want to make sure you know I see you. Don't leave. We're gonna have a Pats fan on. It's gonna be a 3-on-1.
It's just a part of the game. It is what it is. I mean, I'm bummed out a little bit, but you know what? We move on.
Okay.
Now let's see what we do in free agency now. What if we sign the next good one? What if we sign Kenny Galladay? Everybody's going to be loving life again.
Well, okay, so if you go back to the Ngakoue contract, look, okay, again, patience, right? Ngakoue, Raider Nation, trade for him. We're going to go to the Super Bowl if we trade for him. We did not trade for him. We end up getting him, and we still have the draft capital. So what if we do now? We can make moves forward, right? You're talking about filling holes. Look, like I was talking earlier, that $15 million, that money that we saved, letting go of Hudson, gets Denzel Good, could get Kyle Long, could get Incognito to come back. And then we're just looking at a situation where we have a young center. But, then we're going to go and draft that offensive tackle or that defensive tackle or that free safety that we need because we didn't lose the draft capital. If we would have lost patience and drafted Ngakoue and lost all that, man, we would have been shooting ourselves in the foot right now. This team is going to build through the draft. Ngakoue is only 26 years old. Look, I mean, we're going to be fine. Yes, there are a lot of holes, but just getting Ngakoue, pass rush improves secondary, and everybody knows that. Yes, they go hand in hand, but when you're getting pressure on the quarterback, man, your secondary has to cover less. I mean, it's just the way it works.
Okay, I'm gonna bring them on. So again, I want you gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, and by the way, I want to give a big shout out. I saw Anna Diaz on here. I saw Vanessa on here. I love you ladies to death. I thank you for being here. I'm going to bring on
our Raiderettes. We love our Raiderettes.
Doc, I hope you're ready for it because you don't have to just deal with me. Okay, Doc? You got to deal with them. So without further ado, okay?
Oh, my God.
Without further ado.
Oh, boy.
Okay. I want everybody to Doc. Is that really your size? Have you gotten that big?
No,
is that just
kind of lazy. That's what.
Is that I was going to say, is that a big
Red Sox fan
You know
too?
what, Jay? I put on and take off pounds like you know what, man? It's crazy.
Yeah, I
Doc,
was
are
gonna
you a
say,
Boston Red Sox fan too?
yes, he
Yeah,
is.
man. Fucking A, man.
Doc, we're going for PG here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
PG,
Okay, I'll have a drink for you later.
Well, I'm
okay?
just glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah, okay. And again,
Doc,
I haven't.
really? You're gonna bring on a clam chowder eating Boston Red Sox fan with me? Are you out of your mind?
No.
Yeah,
I
okay.
eat real clam chowder, the clear broth one in Rhode Island.
Okay, well there you go.
Boy, there you go.
There you
I'm
go.
allergic, but I know it's good.
Yeah,
Okay.
brother. Right on.
And again, I want everybody to know now the reason why I respect Doc. The reason why I respect Doc is because he's not a Bill Belichick, New England Patriots era fan. He is
John
a
Hanna.
fan. He
He's
is
the
a
John
fan.
Hanna era.
He is a fan of Steve Grogan, Jim Plunkett before he got broken up, Randy Vataha,
Oh,
Daryl Stingley. By the way, it was a clean hit there on Daryl Stingley. I'm just saying, like you know,
Andre.
and,
Andre
no,
Lepet.
before Tippett and Lepet. I'm talking.
Woo!
I'm talking way old. And notice
Thanks
I
a
know
lot,
how to
Jay.
say. Well, you're way old. But again, I knew it. And again, I know it was Tippett and Lepet. That's how awesome I am. I knew how to differentiate between the two guys. So there you go. Yeah, he can. Chris Donnet, he can name players pre-Brady. That is why I respect Doc, because
One of the greatest guards to ever play was a New England Patriot, and that was John Hanna.
John Hanna.
Yes.
And again, hey, I'm not
We're
showing
talking
that.
about the Patriots.
Yeah,
Come on, stop it. It's history.
Well, okay. We're no Jimmy Farrell. I'm not going to show that comment. We've already gone over that. Okay. Okay.
Jay, what's up, man?
Atta Jimmy.
Okay.
Hey, Doc, real quick, be honest, all right? It was a fumble, right?
Oh God, here we go.
Right?
Listen,
I mean, so
the
you know.
referee made that
Doc,
call.
Doc, just say it, because I want to move on to what's been going on with the Patriots. Okay, just admit it. Just admit it, and then we're going to talk about what's going on now. Just admit it.
The ball was right here, man.
The pass is in
The ball was right here.
The past is in the past.
Move on.
Okay, so
We're trying.
Got that. Okay, so again, and I could show Red Sox suck, but I wasn't going to show the other one that he did. It was a little bit too much. But and Chris Donnet says thanks for the dynasty. We got it. Now I want to talk about the spending spree that the Patriots, because they're still Belichick's team.
Oh,
I want to talk about the spending spree. Now, I will say thank you. I will say thank you for taking Twinkies and Twitter off of our hands. Okay, I want to say thank you for that. You took care of you took care of Twinkies and Twitter, and we were going to cut his butt, but at least we got a higher draft pick. And people are bitching about, well, we didn't get anything for him. Well, we got a higher draft pick, and I'll take a number 5, swapping a number 7 for. I get it.
I'll take a number 5 with fries.
Yeah, but yeah, that's for sure.
Super size.
But what I want to say now, Doc, have you been keeping up on what the Patriots have done in the last couple of days?
Yeah, somewhat, but I think Bill Belichick lives in his blessed mind.
Thank you. Talk to me about it.
I think he's been, I think he's bitter about Tom, and the bitterness is coming out in a spending spree.
Who?
Bill.
No. Who's he bitter about?
Yeah, the guy, Tampa Bay. You know Tampa Bay.
Oh, he who shall remain nameless Primatama. Got it. Okay, I got it. Yeah, that guy. Okay, there you go.
He wasn't in my time anyway, Jay. I mean, he's good, but he wasn't one of mine.
I got you. But yeah, so what does he do? It sounds like a guy that is just starting with like ED medication. Okay,
he's desperate, Jay. He's trying to reach out and grab everything he can.
He's taking Cialis and Viagra and all of the other things all at once just to see if he can sport a Woody, because he blew his load.
Hey, wait a second.
At that horse shop, right? That they swept under the rug.
Now,
Remember
Doc,
Damian Woody?
That's where he blew his load, right?
Doc,
Him and Robert Kraft.
Doc, what do you think about the Aguilar signing? That price, that price that he paid, knowing that Cam Newton really doesn't have an arm anymore, and he's got Hunter Henry now and Jonnu Smith.
Yeah, but some of those guys are getting washed up, and I think he's got to be real careful what he's doing. I think he's reaching for straws that are on the short side, not the long side. And I think he needs to really sit down, talk with Mr. Kraft and his son, and take a good look at what he really wants to accomplish. He didn't make a couple of times he didn't make the playoffs with Matt Castles, and then last year. He's got a lot of work to do. But he doesn't want to do it that way. He doesn't know how to build through the draft. He's not good at that. He knows how to get slots, how to get draft picks, but he's not good with the draft of itself. Okay. He's never been good with the draft.
Yeah, when I saw that they signed those two tight ends and then 1 year wonder Aguilar, and in my head I'm thinking, what? I think he lost.
He got the tight end from the Chargers, right?
Yeah, Hunter Henry. They signed him to a fortune. What? 3 years, $37 million. Hunter
Henry? Are you kidding?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Hunter Henry, Jonnu Smith, Godchuck guy or Godshaw, whatever the heck is
language. Language. Oh, he didn't say it.
And I saw that, and I'm thinking, okay, the tight ends, because Cam doesn't really have an arm anymore, but you have a running game. You have an offensive line that can block for the running game. I still don't understand the Aguilar signing, because no one is going to be, Nelson Aguilar, they're going to double team him. No one's going to double team him. They didn't double team him. He played for Vegas. You know what I mean? He got all his catches, the whole 48 of them, my God, from Darren Waller being double teamed all the time.
It's that I think they're dreaming that he'll be like Randy Moss when he left the Raiders.
Oh, we don't mention that filthy animal's name.
Oh, man, this dude coming over here dropping all these bad words. Hey, language, man. Watch your language, Doc.
Yeah, watch your language, Doc. Okay, you're mentioning, the next thing you're probably going to say is Warren Treat Puss. Okay,
what?
And Treat Puss. Warren Treat Puss. Okay. Anyway, we don't talk. Like I said, Randy Moss is not a Raider. He professes not to be a Raider. And by the way, Randy, you're not a Raider. Okay, you're not a Raider. Okay. Nope. The person whose initials were Alpha Bravo was never a Raider, and we will never attest to him being a Raider. And Warren Treat Puss will never be a Raider.
Oh,
okay?
That's filthy animal.
That long though, was he?
Warren Treat Puss.
No. Warren. He wasn't that long.
Yeah, but that's why he said it, and that's why
he was Tampa too. With
he just stole money from us. He just came in and stole money.
Well, who doesn't?
Remember Javon Walker?
Cool, man.
Hey, wait, Demon. Unfortunately, he's correct there.
I know.
Unfortunately, he's correct there, and I will give him some. Like I said, and he's holding his own against three Raiders. He's holding his own. So
put him up.
He's still in there.
Come on. I'll get you one behind my back. Come on.
I'll get you. Okay.
I got you.
Hey, man, I love you, man.
But honestly, Doc, how do you think you guys are actually going to do this year? With Buffalo came up like they did last year, Miami's going to be better again, and possibly the Jets with what they're kind of doing, spending money on who knows who.
Oh, hell no. The Jets? Come on now.
You never know, man.
Man.
What? Hey, you know what? I want Sam Darnold, man. I've been calling for that kid, man. I want that kid, man.
He's a prima donna, man.
You might have to give up your boyfriend there, Minimax. You might have to give up your boyfriend to get Sam Darnold there. I'm just saying.
Well, never mind. I can't do that.
Yeah, that's it. So because that's going to be the asking price.
No. I mean, if we could find a way, I proposed when that trade came out. They were talking about Watson. I proposed like a 3-way trade between the Jets, the Raiders and the Texans that would send Watson to the Jets. The Jets would send the draft capital to Houston, and then we would get Sam Darnold, and we would send Marcus Mariota to Houston. That's kind of what I wanted for a second there, man.
Mariota's
Sam
still
Darnold is a pretty good.
Yeah, Doc, he's still there.
I thought he left already.
No, we're stuck in a contract with him.
We're trying to trade him.
Really?
Yeah,
Or keep him.
We're trying to get a pick or two for him because he's I think it's 11.6 or something million on the cap.
Really?
If we release him, we'll get that, but we'd rather get something for him.
Hey, and you know what? Hey, Frankie. Okay, Frankie C Sports from New England, who's a chowderhead. Okay, we got a chowderhead on right now. Okay, if you want to take Doc's space there, Frankie, go up. Let me give the link. Okay, because I want Frankie on here as well. Okay.
Well, so, Captain, he can come on for me. I'm about to go.
That's right.
It's bedtime. It comes early for me. It was great talking to you, Doc.
Hey,
I give you a lot of credit for coming on here with a bunch of us Raider fans, and you being a New England guy, man. I give you lots of credit, bro. You held your own.
I just want to say one thing.
I want to say one thing to you, Doc. I will see you during baseball season.
Oh,
peace,
brother.
I got the Sox and the Yankees, and of course I support that.
Homer's a Rangers fan, so he don't even have a team in Texas.
Yeah. Hey, raise up. That's all I got to say. Hey, Jason D, thanks for being here, brother.
Can't wait to see you.
Can't wait to see
you guys as well. Have a great night. Raider Nation for life.
Good night,
all
sir.
right.
Be
Thanks
safe,
again, there, Jason D. Got you, brother. So, Doc, you're on with us, and again, and Frank, like I said, Frankie C, if you want to fill that spot. By the way, anybody that wants to fill that spot, go to the link. Go to this link.
Yeah.
It's right there. At StreamYard. Go to the link. I mean,
Where's Thanos? I want some Thanos. Where you at, Thanos?
It's so easy. Even Doc did it. Okay? it's so easy. Trust me, if Doc can do it, all you got to do is hit the link if you want to be on. And by the way, if you want to call in, I've been remiss on that. Let me do the banner there. Okay. Is that it there? No, that's the wrong stream. Okay, 1 second. I got to update it. Let me update it. If you want to call in.
Yeah, James Farrell, you have no idea how crazy I am, dude. But I'm telling you, Sam Darnold broke that 46-yard run on the Denver Donkeys, and then he ate us up twice. The kid can play. Now, I know it was a Paul Gunther defense, but the kid can play. He's in a similar situation with as Derek Carr. Now, that kind of like trading, but I think that bringing in Sam Darnold to learn under Derek Carr would be better than having Nathan Peterman, right? I think Mariota is really a better player than Sam Darnold, but Mariota, he's trying to go somewhere and start. You know what I mean? So Sam Darnold is a good backup quarterback. Okay, and the type of player that John Gruden likes.
Yeah, but the thing is that Sam Darnold is not being paid to be a backup quarterback. Okay.
No.
Yes, but it's a rookie contract though. It's not a big giant contract, you know.
Okay, but
then if we traded, we would still get the option, you know. So we have like okay, but yeah, I mean he's. Maybe he's not worth the draft capital, right? What I'm saying is that's why in my proposed trade, I had the Jets in the draft capital, and we would just do the 1-1 with Mariota and Sam Darnold. But
I got to show this one. I got to show because he put a lot of thought in that. Okay. Let's see here. Where is it? I had to show it because I just saw it. Where the hell is it? Did it show up?
It's right there, Jay.
No. It was what do you call it? The comment about the from Savage. Did it show up yet?
About the what?
It was Savage's contract about Mr. Warren Sapp. It was okay. I'm sorry. It was great. Mr. Warren Sapp, aka Mr. Arrested for 2 prostitutes in Arizona. There you go. I read it.
Sounds like
Sounds
like the old days.
Yeah. So
he would have loved Vegas.
Yeah.
No, Philippines.
was going to say, Doc and I know about the Philippines.
Well, how do you know, Doc?
We were both there together. That's how we met.
We were stationed. Yeah, we were stationed in the Philippines.
PG,
together.
this is PG, y'all.
Hey, I'm just saying we were stationed there together. That's all I'm going to say. Again, and Darnold's the USC. Of course, he's very high. Okay, but here's the thing. If Doc, I got to ask now, with all this capital, and I'll get you out on this. And again, thank you for coming on board, brother.
Yes, sir.
Do the Cheatriots become the Cheatriots of old, or did they overspend like a mofo just to become relevant again? I still think the Bills are the best team in that division. And the Dolphins, and I wish we could have gotten a Taco back, the Dolphins fan. The Dolphins have improved as well. So you guys got to overcome two teams just to even get a sniff at the playoffs, Doc.
It's not going to be a big deal, I don't think. I mean, we might go 11-5 if we're lucky. If we can get back to the motherland, that'd be cool. But again, I'm not holding my breath. Chuck Fairbanks did the same thing back in the early 70s. Ronnie Earhart tried doing it with what's his face? Can't remember. Grogan. Tuna tried doing it with Drew Bledsoe. I mean, these guys try to pull at strings. Bledsoe was a good quarterback. Problem was he got gun shy, but he had a hell of an arm. That kid was good. But now he's a wino. He's selling wine up in Washington. My thing is, some people are willing to throw, God rest his soul, Al Davis. If he thought think about it. First round pick was a punter.
Hey, but that's a Hall of Fame.
He's
he's going to the Hall of Fame.
Oh, he is.
And Sebastian Janikowski.
Yeah, but
he'll be going. He's going.
Well, no,
he's going.
Leckler wasn't a first round pick, though.
He wasn't?
Oh, my bad.
No. Janikowski was the first round pick, and Leckler was like a fourth round pick. Okay.
Okay. My bus.
There you go, Captain.
There you go.
Yeah, damn Patriots fan.
Yeah, so that's it. Doc, that's a bad angle for you. You look.
Look. Check it out. Hey, James. He says this is why the Raiders suck every year because of dumb picks like that. Look, while we have Doc on here, Doc, you said you go all the way back to Jim Plunkett, right? Jim Plunkett's career was over with, done. He was trash. Heisman Trophy winner. He couldn't play in the NFL. Nobody believed in him except the Raiders. And look what happened, right? The rest is history. So to say that Sam Darnold couldn't do the same thing is short-sighted, right? So, but whatever, though. It could be done. But what I'm saying is the kid can play in the NFL and he has balls. And he'll put them on your face. He'll teabag you. But, never mind. Sorry.
Boy, Homer, it's a good thing that I need a 2-screen right now. But with you and Doc. Doc, I appreciate you coming on, brother. Anytime you call in or come in, it's great seeing you on camera as well. Again, like I said, a 30-year friend of mine. And again,
we go way back.
Class and quality, like I said, a fan of a team when they sucked, and that's why we get. And again, I'll have you come on. I'll have you and the Demon King talk Sox Yankees as well.
Oh God, I'll be asleep during that one.
Yeah, and also says he says leave the chubby guy alone. And the reason
also took that personally. He took that personally.
Okay. Also,
my bad, bro.
Also, you got to understand this. Okay, is that Doc weighed about 110 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah. Well, it's that much.
Yeah.
Like in the 60s?
No, in the 80s. Okay, in the 80s.
Okay.
When we know each other.
I can't, Doc.
Doc weighed 110 pounds soaking wet. A rail. That's why I love seeing you, Doc. But my God, I'm just not used to it. So again, apologies.
Well, I was over 200 and some pounds for a while too. So
okay, I got to do the link. I got to do the link. Frankie C, let me put that link up one more time. That is the link.
I'm not saying that, James. I'm not saying he'll be Jim Plunkett. What I'm saying is, you never know what a guy will do when he gets to change the scenery. Doc, let me ask you something. And I asked the last guest, and they said, yes, there are quarterbacks they would take before, but would you be happy with Derek Carr as your quarterback opposed to what's this guy you got on there? Cam Newton.
Peterman?
Who would you rather have, Derek Carr or Cam Newton?
Neither.
Oh, shit, never mind. He screwed up my point.
No. I don't like Cam Newton. He screwed over Florida, and then he went through the Joku system and went to Auburn and won the Heisman Trophy in the national championship. Yeah, but he screwed Florida over. That was a bad thing. And Carr, if they're not careful, he's going to be like his brother David, getting gun shy. He just hasn't been hit so many times like his brother David was. That's the difference. But Derek Carr, he's got a chance to be a really good quarterback in the NFL. But the problem is, I think John Gruden's a little too,
Okay.
That's my
that's fair.
Me.
That's fair.
And I'm not trying to hurt nobody, honestly. Hey Jay, say hi to Lillian, to Lil and the kids and the grandkids, and please be well, my friend.
Hey, thanks, Doc. I appreciate that. I appreciate you being in here. I'm gonna get Frankie C in here real quick. Because I want to have a 4-screen with the
oh my God, two Patriots fans.
With the two Pats fans side by side, because I'm gonna kick you out, Doc. But I wanted to make sure you guys at least had that, the bottom together. Give you a chest bump there.
Yeah, baby.
How many were by cheating, Frank? How many were by cheating? Oh, bullshit!
Oh my God!
Everybody cheats.
You got me saying bad words, Frankie. Bad on you, Doc. Hey,
that's the one thing that I try not to say too much about the Patriots. I try not to call them cheaters too much because Raider rule number 1. You know what I mean? But
that's true.
It's all possible.
That's right.
Doc, but I'm tired of Tom Brady. I hope that guy drops off the face of the earth this year. Please.
That's why I don't even say his name. We're gonna move over to Frankie. Thanks again,
Doc. Love you, brother. Take care. Have a good night. Take care, brother.
You as well. Good to see you. That's my boy, Doc. Love Doc being in here. Frankie, I appreciate you coming in. Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, and again now, Frankie, I gotta ask, where do you watch the first portion? Was it on Facebook? Was it on Northeast Streaming? Where is it? I want to make sure that I'm giving the proper justifications here.
Yeah, at first I was on Facebook watching you off of Northeast Streaming Sports, and then I switched over to YouTube on Northeast Streaming Sports, and then subscribed to your Captain Jack YouTube page and just followed you on there.
Thank you, brother. Hey, I appreciate you coming over again. And again, I believe that you are definitely because I remembered the name. I said he's a contributor on Northeast Streaming Sports. So again,
yes, I am the host and owner of Frankie C Sports on Northeast Streaming Sports.
That's it. You and I are going to go at it when we start talking bees and flyers for sure as well. But I'm going to have Jamie with me, and I'm just going to sit back and watch. Okay.
Oh, I have a great rivalry with Jamie Pags, man. Me and him go at it. It's a great rivalry between
Eagle
me and
fan,
him.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And right now he's really not happy with me because you Flyer fans you guys haven't beaten us Boston Bruins yet. So
no, I'll give it to you, man. I think we're 0-5 against you this year, and I think 3 of those losses have come in the third period, or obviously. And they've gone to overtime, and we haven't done so. No, I'll give it to you, man. The Bruins had us this year, and if they continue to play the way that they are, the Flyers are going to be on the outside, number 5, looking in, unless they can turn things around. I'll give it to you. At least I am honest about that. I'm honest about that. But we'll talk about that another time. I want to talk about the spending spree that your boy went on. Talk to me, because I know you're on it, man. Tell me everybody that you guys got and the prices, and tell me, how is this going to help there, Frankie? See, I want to hear it from somebody. You're biased. I get it. You're biased. But I want to hear it all from you, Frankie.
Well, let me start off by saying that I couldn't be more happy and proud of Bill Belichick, what he's doing right now. He's filling in the holes and the slots that we really needed, especially in the tight end position. And it's really weird for me because during right after the season had finished, I had said that who we needed to go for will be Jonnu Smith and Hunter Henry. I was hoping that Bill Belichick was to at least get one of them, but I'm really surprised that he got both of them. So now I can see that the New England Patriots are going back to the 2 tight end scheme that we used to go back in the day, and then also getting the wide receivers in Nelson Aguilar and Kendrick Boone from 49ers, which is a good pickup. He didn't get really high name wide receivers. He got some middle high class wide receivers, which is really good. Well, the thing I'm not really pleased with is re-signing Cam Newton. I don't see him being the quarterback that he used to be. He pushes the ball off his arm. I saw him play last year, and in the beginning he looked pretty good, but when he hit COVID, after that he didn't look really well. So I was really hoping that Bill Belichick can do something in his power to try and bring back Jimmy G with the 49ers, but that didn't work out, and I see that he signed Cam. But then again, I'm also seeing why he did it, to lock down a veteran quarterback, so that way he knows he has a veteran quarterback, and then looking into the draft to just get a young quarterback. So I could see what he's doing there. But the spending, the money, everybody's thinking that Bill Belichick's just throwing money back and forth, but if we really look at it, he's signing people to 4 or 5 year deals, 3-year deals, and it's breaking down to not really that much. It's based on when the final days of their contract, the final years of their contract is when they will get paid the most amount of money. When I looked at it on some of the like Ian Rappaport and everything like that, they were breaking down the payments, and it really didn't look like they were getting paid that much the first couple of years when they're in the New England Patriots. So I see that Bill Belichick did it a smart way, but yeah, I don't think he spent that crazy amount of money, because we still have a certain amount of cap space money to get more players. My theory is what he's going to do at the quarterback position. I already know he's going to get another quarterback in the draft, but the question is who he's going to get, or if he's going to trade up into the draft to get a better quarterback. I was hearing that he might trade with the Detroit Lions to get higher up in the draft pick to look at Zach Wilson, but I don't think Zach Wilson will be lasting that long. He'll probably go up probably number 5. I think he won't pass near 5.
5 or 6, and I think, and you got to be top 5 or 6 in order to get Zach Wilson. And again, I'm not going to read the comment because again, I put it up on the screen. I'm going to, $232 million is a boatload of dough. I will clean it up for you, and thank you there, Edward Winchell. $232 million. Now, Frankie, you're saying that is it's deceptive.
Backloaded. Yeah. He's saying it's backloaded.
Okay. Yeah. I can get that. But here's the other thing. When you backload the contracts, it also depends upon how much is guaranteed, because those backloaded contracts are one thing. But when you get rid of those backloaded contracts, if your guarantees aren't already done, then you're screwed double.
Yep.
That's the one thing. That's the one thing I did look at with those contracts with Smith and Hunter Henry and everything like that. It was the guarantee contract. Every single player that he had signed, each of them got guaranteed contracts, and it was basically about 20 million or more, except for the defensive end from Miami that we got. He only got about 14 million guaranteed. But everybody else got about 20. I say the person who had the most amount will be the defender that we got from Baltimore and Jonnu Smith. Yeah. Them two are the two that got the most cap space and money. But other than that, I'm not worried about it. We needed it. I'm proud. This is the most amount of money Bill Belichick has spent in a free agency in the past 10 years. So I'm with it. I'm glad he's doing
trying
it.
to get ready to come back.
No, I don't think that he's
dangling that carrot. Hey, Tom.
Yeah, he's done. He's not coming back. If he comes back, he's coming back to the 1-day contract to retire. That's it. But he knows that we're playing. We do play the Buccaneers this year in Foxborough. So Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski are coming back to Foxborough, and Bill Belichick knows that. And I just think he's stacking up to get ready for that matchup. That's going to be the biggest matchup of the year. Everybody's going to be watching it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Monday night game. Why wouldn't it be? And I'm just hoping that we can get a better quarterback. I don't want to see Cam Newton versus Tom Brady. I want to see something better than that. So Cam Newton, I don't know why Bill Belichick re-signed Cam Newton.
See, look, I think Edward's on it. He's on it, right? He says that the Patriots are still in on Carr. How about you, Frankie? What do you think about Carr? Because I do believe, Cap, you listen to Raider Nation Radio. Mike Pritch, right? He's a former defensive or Bronco wide receiver. So he's not biased, you know what I mean, with the Raiders or for the Raiders. He's more of an opinionated, unbiased reporter on that radio station. And he talks about his connections, always coming to him and saying, talking about highly about Derek Carr, because that's a hot topic in the NFL. So, Frankie, how would you feel about Derek Carr being a Patriot as opposed to Cam Newton?
I wouldn't mind it. I like Derek Carr. He's a really good quarterback. And I wouldn't even mind Marcus Mariota. Both of them are really great quarterbacks. They're really young. They're really talented. And if Derek Carr was to have the chance to learn under Josh McDaniels and Bill Belichick and have the offense that we have now, he'll be fantastic. That will be a great move for Bill Belichick. I would really love to see Derek Carr in a Patriot uniform. But just to get this out of the way, my mother-in-law, God rest her soul, she was a diehard Raiders fan. So I am, I do kind of love the Raiders a little bit for her. So every time I'm always watching the Raiders game and stuff like that. I gotta pick the Raiders.
All right, okay, cool.
West.
Let me ask you another question then, bro.
Well, wait a second, Mini Max. Well, we're gonna end with that. We're gonna end with that. You already looked at that.
Was it a fumble? Was it a fumble?
No.
Bullshit.
Oh.
No.
Now we're gonna end it, right?
That's twice. That's twice, Frankie. You made me swear, and I tell people they can't swear on my show. That's twice. Twice, Frankie.
That's the power of the. That's the power of the Patriot Nation.
No nation. Oh my God.
Only one.
Strike two, dude.
Frankie. There's only one nation. Now I let you on here because you're cool, but there's only one nation. Now, I will say this. The only other team, and Homer knows where I'm going with this. The only other team in pro sports that can attest to possibly being a nation resides in Boston, but it's the Sox, based upon a brick outside of Fenway where it says Red Sox Nation. And that's the only thing there, because I am up on that. Red Sox Nation couldn't exist because there was a brick that predated even the NFL. But don't you even be spewing that crap about Patriot Nation. I like you, Frankie, but I will kick your butt out of here in a minute, okay? Only one nation.
Put them in the green room.
Only one nation. And I appreciate you coming in. And again, if you guys want to hear more from Frankie C Sports, make sure you are watching on Northeast Streaming Sports. He's my cohort in crime there. I'm on, Frankie C's on, Jamie Pags, the Philly sports guy, is on there. We appreciate everybody being here. Frankie, make sure you come back with me, and I'll come on when I can with you, and we'll lay it down, man. We'll chop it up, as the young kids say. And I'm not a young kid anymore, so with that beard, I know.
Absolutely.
Hey, but hey, thanks again for coming on. Definitely. Don't you be spewing that crap in here. You made me swear twice.
Shame on you, Frankie. Shame on you.
I got it. You know what?
I love to get the energy out.
I got to answer Linda.
Backstage, dude, he's hilarious.
Oh my God, I got to answer to Linda. Oh my God. And I swear like a sailor because I am a sailor, but I'm trying to abide by the rules of Northeast Streaming Sports. I'm trying. You're testing me. Frankie C, man, thanks for coming aboard, partner. Come in again sometime, and best to you. I want to see when we get some more things to talk about. And by the way, we actually beat you in New England years ago before we went to London and laid an egg in the London game with the Dolphins. There was no freaking holding call on Gabe Jackson. That was a touchdown, and we won.
I remember that game. That would have, yes, man. Derek Carr took us back, dude. Yes, we beat you on that game. It was a phantom holding call on Gabe Jackson.
You remember that?
Look, man, now you got me all worked up.
And again, because I'm old, I remember these things. I'm not bad for an old guy. We beat you then, but you guys whooped our butt in Mexico City. The next time we played you, I got that as well. So I remember these things because again, the Patriots. Between myself and
we got the
we go back. We got you there. But at last words, it was a fumble, Frankie. Just admit it. Even Brady.
It was.
Even that person. See, I got to slap myself because I can't say his name. It's Primatama. So you got me even saying his name again. I despise you.
You got him all messed up.
You got all this. You're spinning. That's not me. I didn't do anything.
Frankie's like, I'm out of here. Look at these guys.
I didn't do anything, folks. Frankie is spinning on his own. He's spinning on his own. I didn't do it to you, Frankie. I'll let you know when I'm kicking you out. But hey, thanks again, there, shipmate, for coming aboard, brother.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me. It's great. It's great to be here. It was great to actually meet you for the first time. I love watching your show. It's great to have like a Raiders fan in Northeast Streaming Sports. It's wonderful. I don't think we don't even have a Raiders fan in Northeast Streaming Sports, so it's great to see you representing the Raiders. We have fans all over. We have Saints fans and Bears fans, Texans fans and everything. It's great. For those of you who are watching, keep watching Captain Jack. He's amazing. And like he said, if you guys want to follow me, you can follow me on Frankie C Sports. I do Boston Talk. I do Top 5 Sports Show with myself and Jay McLovin. And then I do Sports News with Frankie Cruz every weekend. I'll give you latest rundowns on all your sports. You can catch me on Northeast Streaming Sports and Frankie C Sports.
All right. And again, I appreciate you coming in because, again, this is a great chance to meet my cohort because I knew the name. I said, I got to have him on. I said, come on the show. Come on the show. I'm like an old Jewish woman. Come here. I'll feed you. You want some matzah? I got some matzah. I got turkey. We got deli. We're going to make a brisket. Okay, come on this show. Hey, thanks again, there, brother. You take care.
You too. You guys have a good night.
Only one nation. Only one nation, Frankie. Only one nation. I
won't say it. Okay. I won't say it. I don't want to leave with you getting upset. I want to continue to watch your show.
Thank you.
That's it. Remember, I'm the heart patient too. But you take care, brother.
Have a good night, guys.
All right. That's Frankie C. Make sure you watch him on. And again, he's backstage. Frankie, loved having you on, man. That was great. And Anna Diaz said it as well. I got to say this. There is only one nation. And Frankie's awesome. And again, folks, because people get pissed off at me for saying the Red Sox thing. I don't make that up.
No, that's real. And you know what? If you know your history, ultimately, there was a song from NFL Films that mentioned the hated yellow and black team and referred to them as a nation before the Raider Nation came into fruition or whatever. But hey, I'm just saying, because you look it up, do your research, and then of course Rob Howard, Raider Rob, he was instrumental in really pushing the Raider Nation phrase out there in the I think it was the late 90s, mid to late 90s, early 2000s. So but really we are one nation, and the Raiders hold that, and they run with it. So, but if you look it up, I don't know, it's kind of weird, man. You can't find that meme that Al Davis, the quote of the Al Davis, I came up with the Raider Nation, blah, 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 in 1968. Yeah. Look that quote up. You can look up all his quotes and find them, but you never find that quote.
Yeah, it was made. Well, I saw it. It was made in 1968.
Yeah, but you'll never find that quote from Al Davis. Search that quote. When next time you come across that meme, type that quote in to Google, and you won't find it.
Okay, well, I remember what it is because it's 1968, and I was gonna say because I got into a peeing I'm even cleaning up the P word. Okay, I got into a peeing contest with a folks that like the gold and black, those steel people from Western Pennsylvania, because they're talking about Steelers Nation BS. Yeah. I get it, but you go into Pittsburgh in the 70s. Okay? What does it say? The people that know this. The people that know this. It says, welcome to Steelers country. Steelers country. And it showed the four. It showed Joe Green, L.C. Greenwood, Steve Furness, and Dwight White. I remember them. Okay. They said, welcome to Steelers country. This BS about Steelers Nation, bite me. Bite me. So, and Raider Steve, thanks again. Patriots still suck again. Hey, thanks again. If you want to be on camera, and again, thank you, Frankie C. I love Frankie C coming aboard. I love Frankie C. We had a Bears fan. We had Frankie C. We had two Patriots fans. And we had, obviously, mini Max over there. What I was trying to say earlier is that I would like to have, maybe if you want to do, now, granted, you'd have to do it without your other alter egos, Yellow Top, being available. But you and Max together, you can do mini Max and Max and do that. That would be awesome. It'd be
I know, I've already thought about that. I'm trying to do that in Vegas here soon, man. Try to roll something out like that. But yeah, you know what, man? Shout out to Max Mays, Mad Max. Y'all know him from Loyalty Crew, man. That dude is a legit dude. One thing, don't get in his DMs because he'll tell you how it is. But that dude he is loyal, man. Loyalty Crew, that's something that's very near and dear to him, dude, because he's a loyal guy, man. And so shout out to Max, dude. Thank you for all your help, man. And I'm looking forward to hanging out with you this season.
Yeah, and Jimmy Farrell, we're taking phone calls. You got the number.
Yeah, Jimmy, come on, baby. Come on, baby.
And I even wrote in the thing. I said you can be on screen. You can talk. You can
come on the link without using your video also.
Yeah, you can go on. But Jimmy likes to call, and I know that Jared likes to call. And Jared asked if he could. Yeah, I didn't get. We were so busy. Hopefully, Jared. I don't know if Jared's still here, but Jared can call. Jimmy Farrell. Jimmy's a caller. Jared's a caller. Steve, you're. I got.
You're way late, Steve.
I got to do my impersonation of what's his nose in the original Bruce Willis. Welcome to the party, pal. Okay. All
right. So quick rundown, Steve. Think about it like this: the salary cap went down. We know that while we had Hudson and everybody else in Incognito, even though Incognito and Brown didn't play, we had to get under the cap. We had many holes to fill. It doesn't seem like we're filling those holes, but remember, when they released Incognito came out and said he wants to come back. Releasing Hudson allows for Good and possibly Kyle Long, and then Hudson to come back, and then you have Andre James. Now Hudson will always be the better center. For me, I mean, he was a great center, but he's 32 years old, making $15 million a year. When we are obviously, in my mind, trying to go young. All right, Ngakoue got a 2-year deal, $26 million, right? But he's 26, so by the time he's 28. We're going to be looking at, are we going to sign Ngakoue? Did he work out? Or are we going to sign Max Crosby? Or are we going with Cleveland Farrell or Hunter Renfrow? So they're looking to go young, man. And Hudson, he didn't fit in that category anymore. And so when they asked him for a third time to restructure, because he restructured and then he restructured again last year, he said, I mean, he had no choice but to say no. He's 32 years old. He has to move on. But so everybody's like, oh, Gruden this. The players don't like him. No, if Hudson asked for his release knowing that the Raiders are going young, and the Raiders released him instead of trading him, like that could have pissed off Hudson, right? Like, no, okay, Hudson, thank you for all your help, man. Go ahead and get out there now so you can get on the team and you'll be ready to go. So while we'll miss Hudson, I mean, we're going to have to move on. And one day, as a Derek Carr fan, I'm going to have to move on. So, just think about it in a positive way.
Okay, I want to say, again, thanks for Frankie C to be on. We appreciated having you on. I got to say, I do keep track. I got 23 thumbs up, and I love my haters. I got my 2 thumbs down.
Oh, yeah.
Got to love my haters.
Man, I don't get those yet. Man, you know what? Somebody come in and give me some thumbs downs, man. Come on.
You got to be hated, Homer, or Mini Mac?
I am, bro. Trust me, I am. I'm very much hated.
No. You got to be hated, loathed, abhorred, and despised. And
Well, we'll just start with hated.
Okay. And Jimmy Farrell, I didn't hear your call, but Houston Steve's on there. And by the way, thank God, Mr. Wombat, I sent your stuff today. It's because I wanted to make sure I sent Mr. Wombat's prize, which was the antenna topper. I sent that today in the mail, priority mail. It should be there by Friday. I sent Dwayne T. I sent him his Hall of Fame, the Ray Guy Hall of Fame clip thing that I got. I don't remember where I got it, but I got it. So I sent that in the mail today. So Frankie C's he's gonna hate me, man.
No, look, Mr. Wombat. I mean, you gotta look. You're spinning it one way. I'm spinning it the other way. However you want to look at it, it's over with. All right, well, unless he restructures, it's over with. Are you going to be one of those guys that's going to keep beating that dead horse, that Khalil Mack dead horse? Are we going to have to go through this again with Rodney Hudson? Because John Gruden's not going anywhere, y'all. Understand that right now. John Gruden's going to be there the full 10 years, and when that 10 years is up, he's going into the front office. Look, remember, Mark Davis offered John Gruden a part of the team to come back. He's not.
Houston, hey Steve, are you there? Because Mini Max is talking over you, and I wanted to make sure that you knew that. Jimmy Farrell, you got to wait until Steve's done. So Steve, you make it a good 5-minute call. We're going to get Jimmy Farrell on next. What's going on there, Steve?
Well, I got a phone call from Raider Mike, and he goes back to the old Golden Coliseum days. He was pretty ticked off, to say it lightly, and man, I think the way the Raiders are going, I think maybe that Raider Homer ought to be out there on the offensive line. Maybe you and I, Captain Jack, should be out there hitting the sleds and everything. What the hell?
Well, I've gotten thinner, so I can't be that big fat guard, and maybe I can be a tackle because I've gotten thinner. I'm not that big chunky guard anymore. So I don't know. I might work up to being on the defensive side because I've gotten thinner and more, but stout. So maybe I'll go defense. Homer, you want to take over?
Yeah, for sure. While we're dreaming these grand dreams of grandeur or whatever, I'll take the right tackle spot. Give me that 15 mil. You know what I mean? I'm ready. Put me in, coach. Put me in.
Okay. And by the way, if you want to thumb down Mini Max, you got to go to Raider Homer's channel. Okay, go to Raider Homer's channel to give him thumbs down on his shows. You got to be a true hater to hate me. Don't just give me a flyby thumbs down. Be a true hater. Don't just
call in.
Don't do it just to be one of the cool kids. You got to be a true hater. So there you go. So go ahead, Steve.
You know what? I think any one of the three of us could be better than Parker at right tackle. What say you about that one?
Oh man, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't understand why we still have Parker on the team. I don't understand. Okay, so Sonny gave me a thumbs up. That's fine. I appreciate that there, Sonny. Appreciate. Go ahead, Steve.
You gotta love what Donald Penn did. He signed a one-day contract. He's always going to be a Raider. What I'm scared about is Hudson signing with the 49ers. I mean, if you're the 49ers, you got to be licking your chops saying, this guy's falling right to our lap.
I don't know where Rodney is going to go.
Hopefully the NFC.
But you know what? And here's the thing. I hate losing Rodney Hudson, but in the grand scheme of things, if you got a player that takes his place and does the job, then I'm very sorry to see him go. Because remember, Rodney Hudson was I think it was either a 3-time in a row commitment to excellence winner for the Raiders. That's never happened before. 3 times in a row, Rodney was the CTE winner for the Raiders. A fantastic guy. Now, there are reports today saying that he wanted to retire. There are reports today saying that he wanted out, that he wanted no part. This is something that I've learned is first reports are often wrong. So I don't know what the deal is. We don't know what the deal is. Okay. Sonny said they're talking Hudson to the Cardinals. That would be a good fit for him. That would be a good fit for him. And, I hate saying this, but I don't want to see Rodney Hudson in the AFC
at all.
because
I don't either, Captain.
yeah, I mean, power to him. But again, and I see what Homer's saying is you can use a bunch of the money that we lost with Gabe Jackson and Rodney Hudson and Richie Incognito. I get it. I don't like it, but as long as you have younger players to come in and fill the void, because again, Hudson's long-toothed, okay? Gabe Jackson wasn't long-toothed, but he was overpaid. Richie Incognito was overpaid and long-toothed, and Trent Brown was worthless. So I'm glad that we got rid of them. If we got James to come in, if we got Cotton to come in, if we got John Simpson to come in, I like that we got young guys, but those guys better be able to play. And I like Denzel Good coming back. So I like what we have in theory, but they got to be worth it. And I betcha that we're going to take a little bit of a lapse back.
I mean, remember, none of this is finalized. None of this is finalized yet. All right. And we don't know what the Raiders are doing right now. We don't know. Other teams are dropping players too, man. So tomorrow, I think it's 9 a.m. West Coast time, something like that, noon our time, something like that. You know, we'll know because they're going to start hitting. And this is just the beginning, y'all. They had to clear cap space. You cannot argue that. Now, why did they move certain players to clear that space? It is what it is, right? I would have thought, take the hit on Carl Nassib, but then I'd have to go back and look at the contracts and see how much that hit would have taken, because a lot of the times the Raiders do the front-loaded contracts. If you go and look at the contracts, a lot of their contracts, at the end of their contract, it says 0, right? So, they're front-loading these contracts, you know what I mean? And so, I don't know. I don't know where Nassib is right there. I have to go back and check it out, but I thought maybe he would be gone, but he didn't, but yeah, if you look at it, it's the age range, all right? Ngakoue is 26 years old. All of our rookies are coming up. The two previous draft classes are all coming up on their second contracts. And I think that we're positioning ourselves to sign those guys. And that's what you need to do, man, because you drafted those guys. You know what I mean? You feel like they were a fit for your team. Now you got Gus Bradley coming in who can help with the simpler defensive scheme. You can do a lot more stuff like that, and you got to re-sign these guys because otherwise you're going to hear the Raider Nation cry about how they go to other teams and go to playoffs, but we need those guys here because obviously our team, our guys have value elsewhere. That means they had value here, but it's a matter of positioning ourselves.
Bye, Anna. I see it. Goodbye. Thank you for being here, darling, and thank you for your contributions. I'm sorry, Homer. I wanted to make sure she heard that. Oh, Mr. Whaaaat, yeah. Thank you there, sir. Oh, outstanding.
Don't you think that Nassib, Collins, and Littleton have been huge disappointments?
Yeah, but I appreciate that Littleton restructured his contract. That's what I'm saying. So now, when we're missing on a lot of these free agents, right? So we need to really focus on our young guys that are playing well. They got talent, right? But Littleton at least restructured. That's what they were asking Hudson to do. That's why I didn't have this. What is John Gruden doing? F him, fire him. No, he was able to get Kwiatkowski and Littleton to restructure. They ended up getting Hudson to restructure a second one time, but they couldn't do it a third time. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Oh, okay.
I just wish they could have gotten some trade value. And this stuff about Derek Carr going to the Patriots, I'm so sick about the Derek Carr. I've never heard one player in NFL history that's been traded to more teams. I'm sick of this bull crap, and I want it to end. They have nothing better to do with pro football talk than talk about Derek Carr incessantly. Give me a freaking break. I'm sick of it.
Me too. Here.
I'm totally sick of it. They've never traded him more than anybody, and he hasn't done anything wrong. He's out there playing his tail off. And then
think about it. Russell Wilson. The Seahawks have a bad year. Think about it. The Seahawks have a bad year. Russell Wilson, trade me. The Texans have a bad year. Watson, trade me. Derek Carr loses his entire offensive line. Not a peep. That's the kind of guy that we need. All right. Period. A team guy.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm going to say. Go ahead, Steve. Real quick. Go ahead and make your points. I want to make sure that people read what's on the screen. Go ahead, Steve.
Mike Florio and all those people can pound sand. Derek Carr's done more for the Raiders than anybody that's been on that team. he's the third year in the system, and they want to trade him. I think Mariota should be on that team also, but that's just me. I'm tired of these Monday morning quarterbacks. Everybody in the world who has no sense of knowing the Raiders or what's going on with that team want to get rid of him. And I've been a fan of his since day one. And big deal, he's a Christian. What's wrong with that? But they want to get rid of him so
nothing.
It's pathetic. I'm so sick of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Steve, thank you.
That's all I got to say.
Yeah, and we appreciate that. Jimmy Farrell, you're going to be my last call, so give a call in. Steve, thank you for calling up. I appreciate all your support, brother. And you are true silver and black. You're not true blue. You're true silver and black, brother. And I thank you for being there.
And I'm going to take it to my grave like you two gentlemen. I just want to say I'm sorry. I don't mean to get this upset about it, but you know what? The main thing is I want everybody to be in good health and take care. And they rescinded this mask order in Texas, but I'm afraid about the surge. But have a great night.
All right. Hey, thanks again, Steve. I want to make sure I get the call before it goes because we got Jimmy Farrell on the line, and I don't want to lose Jimmy Farrell.
Here we go.
Okay. Before I get you on, I want to, if you guys are reading that, and Frankie C is on this. Apparently, David Andrews is going into free agency, and he is a very, very awesome center. So maybe there's some. I don't know how old he is. Check on that, Homer. Maybe he's younger than Rodney Hudson. Jimmy Farrell, talk to me about your Islanders, brother. What's going on there?
They lost tonight.
They lost?
Yeah, they lost the Capitals.
Oh, okay. Well, a good team then. Okay. And by the way, thanks, Mr. Whaaaat, for the $10 as well. We'll do that as well. So, but they're still on top of the division, aren't they? The best team in hockey?
No, the Capitals are in first right now.
Oh, okay. Well, they were the best team in hockey.
All right. David Andrews, 6'3", 300 pounds, 28 years old.
Well, so. Yeah, he's younger than Hudson because Hudson, I think, is about 32, 33 years old, right?
Right. He's 32. But it says here that 4 hours ago, that the Dolphins are making a push for him.
Yeah, well, that makes sense because of the coach down there. So there you go.
But look, just goes to show that other teams are doing this stuff too. This is what nobody wanted the cap to go down. Now we have to make all these moves, and the players, they're not really budging, man, except for like a Kiwatowski or a Littleton. They're still going like it's full throttle. We want our money kind of thing. And yes, it's a business. They should protect themselves. Their bodies are on the line and all that. But, that leaves the fan out. You know what I mean? And so, I'm always going to side with the team. That's why they call me Raider Homer, because I've been watching the team since 1990. Players come and go, but the Raider Nation's always there. The Raiders and the Raider Nation are always there. So, anyways, my bad.
And Mr. Whaaaat, I'm definitely going to put those towards tacos. All right there, Jimmy Farrell. Talk to me about what you want to talk to me about. Why'd you call in, and why were you so upset?
Well, because your partner here is it sounds he's asking, who would you rather have, Cam Newton or Carr? There's no comparison. Come on.
Oh, what? Are you going to say Cam Newton went to the Super Bowl? Brad Johnson went to the Super Bowl, right? Trent Dilfer went to the Super Bowl, right? Who's better? Who's better? Dan Marino never won a Super Bowl. Who's better, Dan Marino or Brad Johnson?
And then you made a statement about Darnold. Darnold's not even that good.
Darnold's not even that good? Then why is he playing in the NFL? He's not even that good? Why is he playing in the NFL?
I don't know who's calling. Hey, Jared, wait a second. Jared, I see you calling. Jared. Give Jimmy Farrell 2 more minutes, Jared, and you will be my last caller, Jared, because I want Jimmy Farrell to get his due. So I'm going in here. Go ahead there, Jimmy.
So you rather have Darnold than over Carr?
That's not what I said. See, you're not listening.
No,
you're not listening.
He did not say that. Thanks again, Frankie.
But what do you want Darnold? A backup?
Yes,
that's what he said. Yes.
And you know how much money he's probably going to be asking as a backup?
How is he going to command money when he's not winning, right? I don't think and the Jets don't even want him, and they drafted him. Derek Carr got paid because he went to the playoffs that year, okay? All right? That's why he got paid. Now, we haven't been back since, so you can argue that. but Sam Darnold's not going to be able to command a big contract.
You don't know.
Plus,
that.
we're paying. How much are we paying Mariota? $8 million.
No, we're paying him 11 or 13
11.
million. One of those, 11 or 13.
You know what I mean? Sam Darnold will come cheaper than that. Sam Darnold will come cheaper than that.
But Mariota's a better quarterback than Darnold.
Okay, but Mariota's a starter. Mariota wants to go somewhere and start. That's why he's not restructuring his contract right now. That's why he's not helping the Raiders, because he's trying to push the envelope and get what he wants.
As I know, he's still on the Raiders right now.
Yes, he is.
Right? But because nobody's going to pick up his contract.
Okay, so all I was saying is, if a team is looking for a quarterback and Watson's trying to get out, why wouldn't we try to work a deal out where we keep Derek Carr? And because Watson, look, if you're going to trade Mariota for Watson, right, those are the similar quarterbacks. And look, if Gruden's not going to want Watson because he's an RPO type of guy, he might as well keep Mariota if that's the situation. But you saw Derek Carr get hurt, Mariota come in and play a hell of a game, and then Derek Carr come right back. And why is that? Because John Gruden wants a pocket passer that can move like a Rich Gannon, all right? But Brad Johnson wasn't a mover, and he won him a Super Bowl. And that's another thing. I think they're getting ready. That's why they're kind of getting younger, right? Because they're getting ready to really make a push on this defense, because Gruden won with that Tampa 2 defense, and you know that Mark Davis is in Mayock's here. He's saying, I want that defense. I want that defense. Anyways, look, Sam Darnold is not an elite quarterback, okay? He's right in the middle of the pack in my mind if he's on the right team. He's similar to Derek Carr, but at the same time, you cannot write off another player, all right? Stop writing off these players. I mean, unless they're like a Trent Brown that comes in and just doesn't give a shit, right? But Sam Darnold...
Homer,
Arnold does care. Oh, crap. Hey, you can say SIT on the radio.
I know, but I'm trying to
SHIT.
Yeah, I'm trying to appease my bosses. And again,
okay,
Jimmy Farrell. I mean, I just let you and Homer argue, because again,
I'm here. But come with something better than this.
Yeah. Okay. And again, Frankie C. thank you for being here as well. Emmanuel Sanders. The former Bronco, the former Saint, is now a Buffalo Bill. The Bills are just getting better. And that's from Frankie C, because, again, that's the team that Frankie C is going to have to look at every year. And it used to be that the Bills were always one notch below. I got to say it, Frankie, the Cheatriots. I get it. But, you know, they were only the Patriots last year because they were abysmal. But now, now they got to go back. And again, Jared, call in, Jared. And again, thanks to Jimmy Farrell for calling. He, by the way, I didn't cut him off. He popped out. So again, it wasn't
F that guy.
Yeah, he said F you to Minimax. He said F you to Minimax.
Hey, but you know what? That's what I'm saying. That's why, again, let's give some more shout outs to Max. Max comes hard in the paint too. You know, if you're gonna come and try to argue with Max, you better come with some facts.
Yeah. And apparently we're both wrong. Mariota's getting $17 million
with incentives, though.
Yeah, why is he still here though?
Because look, that's because they want to trade him, but he won't restructure. That way teams will take him, right? So now he's like, well, then I won't restructure. So the Raiders are like, oh, fine, we're gonna wait until you lose value, and then I don't know if he loses value, but they're gonna wait until the teams settle and they get desperate for a quarterback, and then they'll come calling for Mariota. But because it's win-win for the Raiders right now, you have him under contract, you know he's a good quarterback, so you keep him until other teams get desperate, or you just move on and have a backup quarterback. But yeah, that's why he's still young. That's why I say it again: keep that mindset, think like that. Why are the Raiders doing this? Look at the contracts and think young. Because they're gonna stay young. But so getting rid of Hudson, that leaves a little bit of room for a Mariota. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
and again, this is our last call tonight. We are going to get our Pittsburgh report with Jared, but we can't go out without a Pittsburgh report. So again, thank you. And by the way, Jared, I know you called me on Sunday, and because Jared probably was checking up on me to make sure I was still alive, because he called me to make sure that, and I got the call. But honestly, Jared, I had my bike ride and I was relaxing. I binged watched the.
It was a good day for you.
Yeah, and I binged watched the show Hunters, the Al Pacino, and I couldn't stop. So I had to watch that all the way through. Wow, what an amazing series! I wonder if it's going to come back for season 2. Go ahead, Jared. What we got? What's our Pittsburgh report tonight?
Well, unfortunately, not good news in Steeler land. I mean, Bud Dupree went off to Tennessee, of course, last night, $16.5 million. However, Mike Hilton is signed with the Bungles. However, tonight, 4 years, $24 million. Tyson Alualu is going back to Jacksonville, 2 years at $10 million. However, I mean, also there's Matt Filer, 3 years, $27 million. I think tomorrow we're going to see Connor and Schuster out the door. I mean, you see a lot of quarterbacks changing places. I mean, you had your Bears guy on earlier tonight, Howard, talking about the Andy Dalton thing, which I don't get. You've got Jacoby Brissett going to Miami. You got Gronk signing with Tampa, of course, against $10 million. You got Patrick going to Washington. I mean, it's crazy what's been happening so far in the first few days, Howard. But I think tomorrow's going to really amp up tomorrow come 4 o'clock. We're going to see some other big names maybe start to drop like flies, if you will. So we'll have to wait and see. But the big thing is, however, like I said, I mean, look at the Patriots, what they're doing, however, in the last couple of days. I mean, to get after Henry, they've been spending a ton. And I do mean a ton. I mean, they're like the Yankees of football right now. They figure they're going to go on at the poker table, however, and get back in the contention by competing, however, this coming year. But we'll have to wait and see. But I will get you out on this. I have my March Madness full, and I heard you're announcing today's Phillies game, however, which was very cool, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here's my 4. I've got Kansas. I've got Michigan. I've got Oklahoma State. I've got Florida. And I think Florida's going to win it all.
Wow. Well, you're trying to kiss up to me, Jared. You know, you're kissing up.
I think there's only one thing out of 1. Everything's Gonzaga is so perfect. They're going to be like the UNLV of 1991. Well, guess what? Until they run against the buzzsaw like Kansas or Iowa, let's see what this team's capable of. Michigan has pretty much, I would say, except for maybe Bama, the easiest region out of everyone in the brackets, however, when you look at it, too.
Okay, I got to ask, who's the one in Florida's bracket?
Florida is the one that has, let's see, Baylor, Purdue, Ohio State, Texas Tech, Arkansas, Wisconsin, Nova, and those guys. That's the Midwest region.
Okay, and I'm honest, man. I have not been impressed the way the Gators have played this year. So that's why you're saying now you're kissing up saying that they're going to make the Final Four, and then you're really kissing up saying you think they're going to win it all. I'm not bitching about that. I would love to see that happen. I don't think it will, but I appreciate. Oh, okay. Sonny agrees with you. I'm going to throw that. Sonny,
yeah, I got Florida, Oklahoma State playing. I'm telling you right now. I mean, everything Illinois in the Midwest is going to be the easiest one. But like I said, Florida's in the South. But like I said, in the Midwest, however, you look at everyone's saying Illini, and they are good. But I'll tell you right now, I've watched Oklahoma State a few times in the last 2 or 3 weeks. This is a very explosive, dangerous Oklahoma State team that can give people a lot of trouble with like West Virginia, possibly maybe like teams like West Virginia, possibly even Clemson, however.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, Jared, before you go, Frankie C is on here, and he's giving us all this information. Jared, you need to make sure you're watching Frankie C Sports. He's a New England guy, but he's like you. He throws out a bunch of good information. So you and him together could do a whole thing together. Frankie C, Jared is my guy. I got to get a Pittsburgh report every show from Jared, and he catches me up on everything. I don't need to have well, I need a producer, but if I needed something for stats and other things, I know a Minimax is kind of my producer too, if we can ever figure out how to do it. But for Jared giving the Pittsburgh report, Frankie C, get with Jared, and Jared, get with Frankie C Sports over at Northeast Streaming Sports. Great guys. You two would mesh well together. I'm telling you.
I'll try to get in touch with him. And like I see, Robert Hawk running OH. I hate to tell you, Robert Hawk, OH, no. Mr. Buckeye, I'm sorry, the Buckeyes are going down. The Buckeyes are going to crash and burn, I feel, however. They're going to be making it to the second round, and that's it. The The Illini beat them. I don't think Ohio State has the chops, however, to make it to the Final Four this year, but you never know with them.
Robert Hawk, I actually watched the game the other night between the Illini and Ohio State, and it was a very good game. But since I was born in Great Lakes Naval Hospital, in what state? You know who I was rooting for, and there it is.
Oh man!
But like I said, tomorrow we're going to see a lot. I think, like I said, tomorrow we're going to see maybe a few surprises. Like I said, Connor and Schuster with Pittsburgh. I do think, however, like I said, there's going to be another Steeler too. A couple more Steelers, maybe another Steeler gone tomorrow. But I don't know. But tomorrow I will be hitting my club tower at 9 a.m. However, playing 18.
All right, and again, hey, Jared, thanks for calling in, brother. Again, Jared, get over with Frankie C Sports over on Northeast Streaming Sports. I know the guy you are, Jared, so I know you will enjoy his show as well. So thanks again.
Does Frankie C have Facebook? Do you know? Like, get in touch with them that way, maybe perhaps. Outside of getting in touch with them that way.
I don't know. Frankie C, do you try to figure out your Facebook there, Frankie C, because Jared is on Facebook.
Yeah, Frankie C Sports. I see it right now. I'm looking right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go. So yeah, you can get with him. And again, Jared is great, great value for your shows, and I appreciate you being here there, Jared.
All right, I'll talk to you later on this week.
All right, thanks again, partner. Yeah. All right, there you go. That's my show for the night. And again, unfortunately, okay, Jimmy Farrell said he had a phone issue.
Oh yeah, I dropped the facts on his ass. He's like, he dropped the phone. Oh my bad. I'm getting worked up.
And again, Sonny, the Florida Tennessee. I didn't watch any of the tournaments. You're gonna have to get with me on that. I don't know, and I agree with this. I just had a picture with Kyle Long, myself and Violator, on the night before the Super Bowl at his hotel room. We had a picture with Kyle Long. Oh, I can't. Wow. And that was the Kansas City hotel that we were staying at too. Or I should say Violator was at a Kansas City fans hotel. Maybe we should read into that. I don't know. I would like to see Kyle Long play for the Raiders because I don't think he should be wearing red as well.
See, that's the other thing though, man, is a lot of people are like nepotism this, nepotism that. Are we anti-nepotism or are we pro-nepotism? Because that's essentially the same thing when we bring back Long. And we heard from the defense guy, the Bear fan, and he said if he stays healthy. Like, that's what I mean. That's what I think the Raiders are gun shy right now with these free agents like that. Yes, they're going to bring them in, but it could be a blessing in disguise, man. That's what I'm saying. It's like, don't bring Kyle Long in just because he's Howie's son. You know what I mean?
Rob, I hope you're not mad. You know me in Ohio State, but good night to you as well. And it's I always say, when we're talking Gators in Ohio State, I just had to throw that. Thanks again, Robert Hawk. And by the way, be like Robert Hawk. Be like some of the people tonight. Anna Diaz Rincon had, I think it's Rincon at the end. I know it's Anna Diaz. $10, so 2 entries into the contest. Matthew 72007 with 1 entry tonight. Kel Rogers with 1 entry. I actually kind of owe him money. He gave me £5, not $5, £5.
Woo, man, you're gonna be blazing tonight.
Extra money. And then Mr. Wombat.
Extra money.
Mr. Wombat gave me $10, so thank you as well. Again, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 entries tonight. So I'll have to figure it out. I will put it up. Remember, we got 50 entries. Plus
don't forget my half.
I ain't giving you crap. And I almost said the S word. I will buy you a rum and Coke when I see you.
Nice.
I will buy you a rum and Coke.
Cool.
And by the way, I am endeavoring to get out to Raider Homers the Memorial Day weekend, the softball tournament. Texas Raider Nation is going to be there. Homer, who's all the teams that are in there?
Hey, baby girl, how you doing? Sophia's in here. I love you.
Hey,
all right, so far we got TNBC, DFW, Death Star, Raiders Booster Club, Space City Raider Nation, and then us. So we're looking we're looking to get Silver and Black in Central Texas too, but we'll see. Lucky. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. You know what I mean? But We're looking. That's the whole point, though, is to bring the Raider Nation in Texas together, right? Because as everybody knows, there's all kinds of politics and whatnot to deal with when you do these things. But the point is, right, is to be united, man, to put everything aside and come together and do raise money for a good cause. We've all been led by Wayne, Gorilla Rilla, and everybody that does good things. So we need to just remember that and go ahead and have a good time. But yeah, we're trying to get everybody in Raider Nation to come here and eventually grow it out. I got my vice president, not that I got him, but my vice president took the lead on this. He has done softball tournaments in the past, as well as flag football teams in the past. So he's really trying to set it up. So I'm looking for it. I love you, baby girl, Sophia. Ha ha ha. Woo. All right. Anyways, but yes,
I love Sophia too. She's awesome.
Savage is coming down. He's on my team, man. I can't wait for that. Demon King's he's in charge of DFW. And then Izzy, of course, man. Izzy was down from the jump, man, and put it in his post, his group. I'm worried about those guys, man. They were like, when are we gonna practice? I was like, oh shit, oh yeah, practice.
Practice?
We talking about practice?
We're talking about practice. Not a game. Not a game. Practice. Not a game. Practice. I had to throw that one in there as well. So we heard from Allen Iverson tonight. We also heard from the old dude from Texas. Can I finish? Can I finish? So hey, quality entertainment here, folks. And again, that's why I appreciate it. For if you haven't done so already, appreciate those thumbs up. I love my haters. I love thumbs up more. I admit it. I love my thumbs up more, but my haters,
Now, my boy Cali Mark 512. If you're in the end, you know who that guy is. That's what he's been trying to guide me through this a little bit. He said, you know what though, you're not doing it right if you don't have haters, and not everybody's gonna like you. Just keep doing what you do, and make sure that you don't, hate. Don't be the hater. Haters are gonna hate. Hey. Don't worry about it, Cap.
And Mini Max, I hold my tongue. I hold my tongue.
Man, gotta tell you, you better be lucky he does too, y'all. Because man, that man can put it out there. Man, he'll make me blush, and that's hard to do.
I hold my tongue. But if you're my friend, I will definitely make sure that we tell you what's right behind the doors, behind closed doors. The windows are closed, the doors are closed, and I will tell you what's up. Because I'm not gonna let my friends twist in the wind, but I won't put it on blast. And again, thanks again to Raider Steve. Again, thanks for everybody's the thumbs up. Mini Max / Raider Homer or the father of Sophia. Ha ha ha.
Love you, baby girl.
Thank you for being here as well, Sophia, for popping in. And I like that. Haters fuel success. Thank you there, Chris. I hope so. And I want to say thank you to everybody for watching on YouTube. Remember, all of the super chat and super stickers. Homer, I ain't giving you crap. But I am going to buy you a rum and Coke. I'm
good. Let's do it. Canton, right? Ooh, come on. You got your vaccination. We got to go to Canton. Because look, I'm sitting on that video, man. Yeah. I'm sitting on that video I made. Let's go there. You want a producer? I'm going to produce for you and Ken Thompson. I'm going to work. I'm buying new equipment to where we'll have multiple channels, and I'm still going to run through OBS. We can do it, brother. Come on.
All right. Well, I'm going to be at Canton. I'm endeavoring to get out for the Memorial Day weekend over to see Homer. I need to get the hell. Hey, going to the Phillies game today was like the first time I've done anything in a while. I mean, I went to see Hollywood over in Orlando around Christmas time, but it's only like a 90-minute trip. But I got a chance to see Hollywood, and it was nice for that. I want to get out of the state, so I've gone. And I'm endeavoring to get it. And Robert Hawk's going to be there. Thanks again, Robert Hawk, and appreciate it. Everybody. And I'm fine, Sophia. Sophia's my adopted daughter. But the good thing is I don't have to pay for her. Yeah,
I was going to say, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you owe me, man.
But On that note, and I want to say again, thank you for watching here on YouTube. Thank you for watching on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, please come over to YouTube. One final thing, so let me see what Sonny Jeffers has to say. Is one of those guys off screen that truckers ask you to dial it down when mechanics are in the what? Those guys off screen that truckers Sonny, I have no clue what you're talking about.
No, it's Cap is one of those guys off screen that truckers ask you to dial it down when mechanics are in the room.
I know it's a joke, and I appreciate it, Sonny, but maybe I'm tired. Maybe I'm tired. You're maybe it's I know. I think I know what you're saying is that I had that
bunch of dirty bastards are telling you to be quiet, and that's a shame. I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I am OD. I am ODB, but I try to watch my language for the Northeast Streaming Sports. And I've done a good job of that. Hey, Scream's in the house finally. Scream, thank you there for being there, Scream. And Robert Hawk's going to be in Cleveland, so we got Robert Hawk in there as well. Everybody, I'm talking too much. Homer or Minimax Homer. How about Sophia's dad? Sophia's dad. Thank you for sharing the screen with me tonight. I want to thank everybody. Scream, we're about ready to pop, man. We're about ready to pop. I'm gonna ask Minimax Homer one for Scream.
Bring him in, man. Bring him in.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, Scream. One more call. It's got to be in. Got to be in for Scream. Okay. Where's my banner? See, I even took the banner down. Okay. Scream. There it is. 813-699-0834. 813-699-0834. Only Scream. Because I want to make you were talking about what you were saying off the air. That's what I thought you were going with. I off the air, I will let people have it. And I just don't put them on blast for everybody.
Let's get to the point though. Sometimes, man, I feel like, man, you know what? Look, this is what it is. All right. Look, everybody that watches my channel knows that I've had a troubled past, right? And so it's easier to do bad than it is to do good. But don't be that person that tries to say you're doing good, knowing damn well that you're all about yourself, all right? Don't tarnish the legacy of people before us that are doing it for the right reasons just to get popular. That's what I got to say. You know what I mean? If you say you're doing good, do good. Okay. If you want it to be about yourself, don't worry, because there's a group in the Raider Nation that you'll get in, you'll fit right in with. And that's funny. I was talking to Wayne, me and Max. We're coming out with the Loyalty Group podcast, Raider Nation Magazine edition. Yada. We got Wayne coming in and telling the truth, man. But we were talking behind the scenes. And we were talking about, it's funny, right? Everybody says we're one nation. We are one family, but we are dysfunctional, right? And we do click up. But you know what? It's based on morals. So take a look around your inner circle and see who you're hanging out with. All right. Look, Captain Jack, you're a stand-up dude, right? A little bit rowdy, a little bit cussy. Yeah, but you're a stand-up, loyal dude. Mad Max, same thing. He'll get in your face. I told you, stay out of his DMs, right? But he's a loyal person, right? There's a bunch of guys out there that will be loyal. Polo Rodriguez, dude, loyal. You just pay attention. Be in the right circle and be the right type of person. That's all I got to say.
I couldn't say it better than myself, and I appreciate that. And I'm not squeaky clean. I'm not squeaky clean, but I will say this, okay? I will back you 10 times if you are a loyal, if you are a real, if you are a true person. You will get back tenfold. But I tell you what, the minute you start screwing over people or screwing me over, out of here.
And you know what? But look, and just because you're from one area or the other does not give you the right. There ain't no elitists. Elitists don't make it in the Raider Nation, right? You know, so show respect to everybody, you know, and show respect for what people have done and appreciate what they've done for you. All right. Now, Scream, call in, brother, because I'm not talking to you, brother.
Yeah, no, we love Scream. Scream, call. You asked if we were call. Please call in, Scream. That's the number 813-699-0834. I'll even put it here for okay. Thanks, Sonny. Thanks. Like I said, this is for screen 813-699. I almost put my number 0834.
Don't do that.
No, don't do that. This is the number for screen.
He said he called.
Oh, I didn't hear. Oh, okay. Hang on. You know what I did? I turned off. I turned off the phone. Wait. I apologize, screen. Let me turn it on again. Okay, it's on. That was my fault because I turned it off after Jared. So it's up again. 813-699-0834. 813-699-0834. That's for Scream. Scream is undoubtedly first. It was Jimmy Farrell was going to be the last call. Then Jared was going to be the last call. Raider Scream is definitely no crap going to be the last call. Call back 813-699-0834. We're waiting on Raider Scream. And again, I thank everybody that's here. And there we go. See, I knew that. And again, Scream, you're on, man. What's going on with you tonight, brother? How you feeling?
Hey, what's going on, Captain?
We're having a good time, man. What's going on with you, brother?
Man, I'm down here in Central Texas. Everything is cool. I mean, got past the damn winter wonderland. Spring is already sprung. Y'all already know the time that sprung forward instead of fall back. I mean, just pay attention to your surroundings. I mean, pay attention to people, those that are or are not real.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Scream. So, are you jogging, or is it windy, or what is all of that extra noise, brother?
I don't know. I ain't got nothing going on because I'm outside smoking my cigarettes.
Oh.
Like I've been doing for 30 plus years.
Okay, no, it's got to be the wind, man, because there's a lot of extra noise. So, Scream, what is your take today on all the things that are going on with the Raiders? Everybody is all at Twitter. Yeah, and
I don't know what everybody doing, Captain. I don't know what everybody doing, but the way that I seen the momentum shift, come on now, like Rodney Hudson he's an anchor. Okay, you can lose the guards and the tackles. That center, I mean, unless you thinking about getting rid of DC.
I made a joke today that the Raiders are on the fast track to a top 5 pick, but I was making a snide comment, and Mini Max, aka Homer, was talking about the positives about gaining cap space. So what?
What's good, Homer?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm like 45 minutes north of you. I mean, I hope everything is well with you and your
I know, brother. I know, man. Yeah, man. We're damn sure want you to come back down here. Chill with the black hole here in Austin, dude. We got that softball coming up, the softball tournament. You know, it'd be great, dude, if y'all were to come and join us, man. Akil said he's gonna come, dude. You know, I talked to Antoine the other day, man. He's still in, dude. So yeah, everything's good, brother, man. Good to hear from you, man. It's, you know, but I mean, as far as yeah, there's no replacing Hudson. Don't get me wrong. All right, it was good. Hudson and Jackson, two great guys. I loved watching those guys pull, go wide, and run people over, man. We will miss those guys. But again, I'm a Derek Carr fan, right? One day he's not going to be a Raider. So
I just don't think there's no replacement to our center that just got shit down the road. I mean, who else can you put there?
Well, that guy, what's the Patriots fan's name? Frankie C. He just talked about the Patriots releasing their center, dude. So it's not like, you know, oh, Gruden, Mayock again. Here we go. That's just the frustration of the Raider Nation coming out. All right, and I understand that, man. But this is what I'm saying. It's like, look, I'm gonna be honest, right? So in 2011, when Al Davis died, right, the Raiders came to Texas, right, and Houston. But I was, oh man, and I missed that game, and that was one of my biggest regrets of all time, right? So don't be that guy. I promised myself I would never be so upset that I wouldn't go to a situation where it would have been fantastic to be a part of. You know what I mean? So you got to stay the course, man. You got to stay positive, dude. Rodney Hudson is not a Raider, so far as we know, right? He could restructure tomorrow, dude. But it's the time marches on, dude. Like I said, dude, I'm gonna be upset when Derek Carr leaves. I'm gonna be, Derek Carr is one of my favorite guys, man. Like we've been talking about doing good and doing bad, dude. I had some shitty or some crappy people in my life, you know what I mean? But those kind of guys that I want to look up to, you know what I mean? And so I don't know what to say, dude. The dude is good, and Rodney Hudson's good. Unfortunately, we're going to have to move on. So,
dude, Rodney Hudson is the only damn anchor on the whole offensive line, and has been for years.
That's true. For 6 years, he was, but now we got Colton Miller, who, if you listen to the radio stations and other, you listen, people are talking very highly of Colton Miller right now, and the left tackle is very important. And then you got Andre James coming in, who learned under Hudson for 3 years or 2 years. All right. And you go to his Twitter page and he says, Rodney Hudson GOAT. So that dude's been learning, and that dude's a mauler. It is what it is. Yes, he's a staple. He is. But you know what? We came to our staple when we needed him to restructure again. And he's more, and with rightfully so, more concerned about, probably taking care of his family. And so now it's time to part ways.
I mean, I don't know how many millions of dollars it takes to take care of one family. I mean, I've made multiple millions over decades of living, and my family is still just all right. So if they need more millions, I mean, I'm just saying, Hudson was he was the only anchor holding that shit down for the offensive line. So right now, there is no battle of the trenches, because we don't have the offensive line or the defensive line to hold the opponent from gaining leverage.
Ngakoue, dude, he's gonna tear it up, dude. Ngakoue is gonna eat up some blocks, man. He's gonna, if anything, Ngakoue is gonna pull in a tight end. I was thinking Mad Max would pull in that tight end this last year, but it didn't quite work out that way. Of course, he had the torn labrum, and I think an issue with his wrist or something like that also. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Ngakoue, dude, to me, we're talking about, do players want to come play for the Raiders, and was Gus Bradley a good signing? Ngakoue is proof of that. Both. That yes, players do want to come in, and Gus Bradley was a good signing. But again, when you get to the older guys, and Jackson came in at what, 22, 23, 7 years later, he's almost 30. They're going young. It's not about who's the staple and what this and that. They're going young right now.
Parents, bro, like Gabe, that was hard enough to see him go down the road. Trent Brown, I ain't believed in a Brown since Tim or Jim. Like, anybody that ain't got Tim or Jim, got Trent, Antonio, they null and void, bro. They've never fucking held down shit. Not in my world, bro.
Hey, no F words.
Scream. First off, I appreciate the comments. I'm trying to go clean. So try to keep the cussing to a minimum. I understand it, because trust me, everybody knows I can cuss like a sailor, and you can cuss like a ranger. I get it. But here's the thing. And we're up at 11:30, so I'm gonna pop the broadcast real soon. We appreciate you calling in, because we stayed on to make sure that we had a chance for you to call in. But I'm gonna make sure that we end the show on a good note. Scream, thank you for being here, brother.
Hey, thank you, Captain, and I hope all y'all out there in the Raider Nation, y'all families is doing the best y'all can to stay healthy, happy, and live your best life.
All right. Hey, Scream,
Likewise.
thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you popping in. All right. That's Raider Scream, and that definitely is our last call. That definitely is our last call.
Dunzo.
That's it. 2.5 hours, folks. And again, that guy to my left, Mini Max, and AKA Raider Homer, AKA Sophia's dad, and all of you, thank you for being here. Another show. Put the word out. I will be here Thursday. I'm kind of glad I waited until tonight to do my Sunday show because there was enough to talk about, and we'll see what happens in 2 days. We'll see what happens on Thursday if there's any positive news, because I want to hear some positive news. And again, make sure that you are hooked over to Raider Homer's channel as well. He has his podcasts and broadcasts, and I get a chance to hang out with him occasionally. And I will be more than happy to do that when he's available. Again, check out Corey the Raider on the TNBC new show that he has coming on Sundays. Go ahead, Homer.
Oh yeah. So I haven't put out a video, but I got another video I'm gonna put out. So Corey the Raider, Raider Bear family page. Guess who's joining? The Raider Homer. Coming to the Raider Bear family page. So when you watch Corey the Raider, tune into Corey the Raider and his show, and then stay tuned for Monday Nights Live. I'm on simulcast there and YouTube. But please, I understand if you Facebook, YouTube, whatever you like, but do me a favor and go to YouTube and subscribe.
There you go. And Mike Arline, thanks for coming in. We're leaving. We've had 3 last callers, but thanks for coming in, Mike Arline. Homer, Mini Max, whoever the heck you are tonight, thanks for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching on Northeast Streaming Sports as well as my channel. All you Facebookers, come on over to YouTube. I can see all your comments on YouTube. I have no problem. And again, thank you for those donations via Super Chat, Super Sticker. We got
love you, baby girl.
Entries. And yeah, Sophia was in here tonight again. Everybody, y'all take care. We're going to be popping out in just a bit, so I got to roll my last portions of the credits. I got to get rid of this. Thank you there, Mini Max. Be well, brother.
Thank you, brother.
All right.
You're listening to the Captain Jack Sports Show on Northeast Streaming Sports.